Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be the ending of the platinum playthrough. Today we are on insanity. I don't know if it's insane or insanity. I think it's insanity. Yeah, insanity difficulty. We are in the basement. We did zip around. We did quite a bit yesterday. We did quite a bit yesterday just to get a start, quick start into this area. I do want to say that we're in for some trouble here. Currently, I'm also doing insanity on. I'm currently back to back doing the same thing with my PC. So I'm almost at the end of it with like insanity difficulty on my PC. So I kind of know some tips and tricks to get past this. It is annoying though. I do have to give that. And just give me a second. I'm having trouble charging my phone, and if I don't charge it, it's gonna die. So give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. So this that volume is way too loud. What's it, 25? Yeah, that's fine. This section is gonna be annoying. So this gun, if you guys remember, if you've been watching the whole Road to Platinum series and stuff, it normally is supposed to stun the girl, in the sections with the girl. For some reason in insanity difficulty, this gun does not stun the girl. You can shoot her. I've shot her 5 times before. It don't work. Proof and example. She's not running. She is still coming on me. You see that? It should have stunned her. Didn't do nothing. She took it like a champ, and she's still trying to kill me. This, for some reason on insanity difficulty, you can't stun her. She won't run away. I'm glad I was able to hurt her, so she ran away. That'll give her time to recover while I grab this piece. But, yeah, so she does not get stunned with the Requiem anymore in insanity difficulty. This is a problem. However, because if you don't know, you can't really kill her in this section. You can only. That is not possible in insanity difficulty because she doesn't get stunned. Now, what I will say about this difficulty is this is only a problem for this section, which is a pretty decently long section. When you get to the area where you have to open up the shutters to kill her, for some reason this gun does stun her. Now, I had a problem with this one, again, because I'm doing the insanity playthrough like side by side on PC with console, so I'm able to see some tricks that I wasn't able to do. For some reason on PC, I found out that this section the gun won't stun her. However, when you get to the shutter part, she will get stunned. You know, the part where you have to open up the shutters right before Raccoon City to get her to, I guess, get hit by the light, and we finish her off with a couple shots and she dies. Well, for some reason in that section it does stun her. I had a problem or a glitch, I don't know which one, where it wasn't working. It was not stunning her. I dropped a whole 5-bullet clip in her, and she kept charging at me trying to kill me. But then I watched a YouTube video because I was like, bro, I can't do this. And they told me what to do, and I did it. I was like, nah, it's not gonna work. Watch, it's not gonna work. I did it. It worked. I was like, fuck you. It was just so mad. So If you shoot her like once or twice, she'll ignore that dead body and she'll come for us. That's what we want. Or yeah, there we go. We're gonna loop her around in a circle to get out of here. Fun fact, if she grabs us any time in this area, we're dead. And we're dead. So we gotta grab all... I should have saved. That's my fault. We gotta grab all 2 plugs all over again. This is annoying. So, she's a one-hit kill. It doesn't matter where you are. Any section with her, if she grabs you, you're dead. Automatically. There's no, oh, I have one tiny hit left. Nope, she's an automatic kill. On insanity difficulty. So now we gotta get the plugs again. I should have got, after I got the 2 plugs, I should have saved, if I'm being honest. That's on me. A lot of the small zombies will still die in one hit, luckily. But most of them take at least 2 hits to kill with the Requiem. Once you start upgrading the Requiem, that's a different story. They'll die a little bit easier. Like, probably in 1 hit. But until then, just in its base form, it's like 2 hits for most zombies to kill. Hope this damages her so I can actually... Yeah, cool. So I can actually go to the next area without having to worry about her. Because this area is really hard if you don't damage her back there to get past her. Because once you grab the plug, she drops down right in front of the place where you're supposed to go down to hide. Which makes it hard to get past. I got grabbed, apparently. I usually turn around and escape the opposite way from where I entered to get past her. Sometimes that doesn't work, though. So, I'm glad she's damaged. When she's damaged, she will not try to come kill us. So, that's a plus. I feel like I missed an herb somewhere. Okay, once we get this second plug, we're going to hit a save just in case we die again. So we don't have to go back so far. I'm glad this is not a, like, once you die, you're permanently dead type of playthrough. That would be annoying. That would actually be very annoying. I would be very pissed. Especially with the sequences in this game with the girl. Because she's the only issue. I've not had any problems. Oh, she's gonna cock block me. She's in my vicinity. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I need to save girl. But yeah, because all the other zombies are pretty easy to kill. Like, there's a strat for all of them for sure. But they're not a big deal. She, though, you can't kill her until you get to that point where you have to kill her. And even then, she is tough to kill. So, her sections are the only ones we might have problems with. The hunk section we might have a little bit of problems with. Other than that, everything else is easy. Because the plant boss fight and the Mr. X boss fight is with Leon. And what I found to be easy is to just pull out the rocket launcher, since I have infinite ammo, and just blast them. A lot of other sections, where there's like tough enemies, again, rocket launcher, blast them. I have infinite ammo, so it makes it a lot more easier. I've seen people do playthroughs of this on Insanity without like infinite saving, infinite ammo, and the healing, and I'm like, oh, you are cooked, bro. How are you gonna do that? We pissed her off. She's coming. I'm running. Please. Please make it. Yes. Okay. Now, this next session is a little hard. I would normally go in to save because I passed that difficult part. However, I'm not doing that. I'm going to make a risk. If I miss my shot on the zombie here, I'm dead. She's going to get me. We're going to run past her. This is a risky thing to do. Okay, that did not work. Yep. I shouldn't have done that. Sometimes it works to just run past. I've done it. Trust me. I don't know why she had a quick recovery there. Okay, we might have to try to shoot her once as she's falling to stun her. I don't know if it'll work. Like I said, these bullets don't do nothing to her in this section for some reason. She just does not. does not get stunned. And I think that's what makes this section in particular more harder. Because in the basement area where we have to get the shutters open, I was even more worried because there's more tight spots where I can't hide or run. However, once I found out you could actually stun her in that area, it was a little bit more easier. But this one, though, this one, she doesn't get stunned. And this one is actually tough. This area is tough. So, we have to find this rat. I don't know if it's different for PC and console, but I've had better luck on console with Insanity so far. I almost beat that in one day. She's gonna drop what she's doing and come after us. Ooh, I'm running! Should I take a breather before I go over there where she's gonna pop out? Or should I go into the light where she's gonna pop out? Because she doesn't like the light. So if I go into the save area, she'll be there for a couple seconds. She'll try to come in, but I think she'll damage herself and then she'll run away. I don't know. I want to try to stun her, but I know that shit ain't gonna work. I'm running for the save. Go ahead, come in here. There's light. Yeah, back the hell off. And while I'm in here, when she goes away, I'm gonna hit a save. Just in case. Not that we need it, but this is Insanity difficulty, so I actually believe we do need it. She's gone for now. Cool. This will give us enough chance before she respawns to at least stun that zombie. Get this open, turn the power on, so if she comes in here, she gets hurt and she runs away. At least for a little bit, and then we can finish off this zombie. And we don't have to worry about her, which is good. We don't want to worry about her. She's the problem that's going to kill us. She's the only thing that can kill us in this difficulty. So, well, more or less. You could die by the other things if you're not careful or cautious. I will say, though, that I actually thought this was going to be a breeze through. In case y'all don't already know, or you can't tell, it's not a breeze through. Insanity difficulty is really the ultimate difficulty. All the other difficulties were only tedious and hard because they were very long, you know, making through the game all over again. Even though I know what to do and stuff, like any playthrough, even if I speedrun it, the most it's going to take me to beat is at least 2.5 hours. Which, imagine doing 5 playthroughs 2.5 hours long. Yeah, it gets tedious, right? But this one is actually hard. Like, it's actually the real difficulty. And I feel how hard it is. So, yeah, you gotta be cautious with it. I'm gonna give it a second. She's not coming in this room with the light. My worry is once I take the switches out, she's gonna come out. Should I hit it save real quick? I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna commit. I'm just gonna run straight over there. I know she's right here. But if I get this light on and she gets damaged, she ain't coming. I'm just gonna commit to it. This is the home stretch. Once we do this, oh no, I'm dead. GG's. I should have saved. I'm telling you, she don't get stunned anymore. She just don't. And that's a problem. Oh my god, she's right there. I should have waited. Go, 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 go. She's right behind me. I know she saw me. There's no way she did not see me come out. Go, go, go. Really? Yeah, no, there she goes. She was a little slow. She was a little slow at coming out. If I'm fast enough, because she just got damaged, she's going to run away for a little bit to get her energy back. If I'm fast enough, I can grab the key and the pouch upgrade and come back, grab the batteries, and at least make it into that second room before she recovers and decides to spawn again. But if I'm not fast enough, what I'm going to do this time, my mistake was trying to shoot her, because it looked like she got stunned after the first shot. My mistake was doing that. So instead of doing that, when I see her, like actually see her head, I'm running the opposite way. And I'm going into the safe room. She'll despawn. And then I'll try it again. Because, no. We ain't doing this, lady. You ain't gonna get me. Literally, we came over here for the key, but since we could have took the key and left, but I'm like, nah, I need the pouch upgrade. I really do. She's gonna be here for a second, so instead of stunning her, I'm just gonna run past her, but... Now, I kind of want two things. I kind of want to go right into the save room and hit a save, because then that'll de-stun her. Like, it will... She won't be spawning. She'll despawn if she gets damaged. The only problem with that is two things. I don't know if I'm fast enough to get the second battery in by the time she respawns. I don't know if I am. I'm gonna try. Like right now, I'm gonna wait till I see her. Because if she gets damaged here, then she won't spawn in the second area. Yeah, screw you. Screw you. I'm going to the second area. Yeah, okay, so that's smart. You have to use the light against her. If you get her there, she'll be damaged and she'll run away because she needs to heal. Or she won't, and she'll still spawn here again. Okay, we're running all the way out. Again. We're gonna run to the light, and if she follows us, she's gonna be in for a surprise. But if she doesn't, we'll just wait here till she despawns. I think I had to do this when I did it on a PC because, yeah, no, she's relentless in this game. Is she slowly coming down here, or is she gone? Y'all think she despawned? I hope so. She's still in this room, guys. Thing is, she's blind. So, I could technically sneak past her if I'm smart enough. I'm not, I'm cooked. I'm not gonna have that death sequence again. I'm just gonna save. How did she see me? I was thinking, you know, it's the flashlight. It's the flashlight. That's how she's seeing me. Right? If I turn it off, do you think she's gonna see me? I'm gonna see her, but I'm gonna be in the dark. And I'm gonna be terrified. She saw me. I thought she was blind, bro. Like, what? I thought she was blind. Yeah, this part is gonna be a problem. This is the home stretch, though. If I can make it past this and do the bodies and slide down and shit, get the last plug, she's dead. That's it. She ain't stopping me after that. This is the home stretch. And this is the only problem. Like, this area, because she does not get stunned here. 1, 2, 3, bird's eye view. 4, 5, 6, third person, over the shoulder view. 7, 8, 9, first person view. What? She saw me. I hope she chases me. So I'm gonna get her in this light. Cool. Nope. You ain't getting me, but you gonna get damaged. Yeah, Get your ass back. You try to still grab me? Yeah, come here. Yeah, you go away. Now I'm going to get my third power plug, and you ain't gonna stop me. What does that mean? Grand Soren, come on, man. What does that mean? I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna turn that on. So if she comes here, she's gonna get hit by light. And then we're gonna go this way. And we already know how to do this. We know the drill. I can still get grabbed here, but I'm not finna die. Resident Evil? Huh? I'm confused. What do you mean Resident Evil? Also, you put a question mark, so are you confused as well? I understand first person and third person. You can change it to first and third person, but I like how it's meant to be played, and it's meant to be played first person for Grace and third person for Leon, so I like that. The mainline RE game styles from first person to third person? Oh, you're saying, hold on, let me pause it or else I'm gonna die here. You're saying the first, second, and third game were bird's eye view. And I hated that view, actually. I'm gonna be honest. That is not my view at all. I don't like the top down. I don't even like the way those older games played. There's a reason why I can't beat the original Resident Evil 0 or 1, because not just that the way that is, but the combat sucks ass. I'm sorry. If you think differently, cool, but I can't play old games like that. And then 4, 5, and 6 were third person, and then 7, 8, and 9 are first person. Well, technically, 9 isn't first person. That's only for Grace's side. And even then, you can change Grace's perspective to third person if you wanted to. And then Leon's side is not first person. It's third person, and if you wanted to change it to first person, you can. But the way it's supposed to be played is Leon in third person when you're playing as Leon, and Grace in first person when you're playing as Grace. Because Grace is survival horror, and Leon is mostly action, so that's why the camera angles are different. So technically, RE9 is first person and third person, technically. If you want to get technical, it's both. It's not just one style. But yeah, in a way, that's how the RE games are. And I personally don't mind first person or third person. I am a little picky though, just like I think any fan would be of a particular genre or game series. I believe, and again, this isn't saying I think this is how every horror game should be. I believe that, but I don't mind third person horrors. I think in a scary game, even if there's action, it should only be first person. Because it puts you in the shoes of that character, and that's where you really get that horror. Whereas with third person, you're less afraid. At least for me, that's how it works. I'm not scared when I'm in the third person. But when I'm in first person, it feels like it's me holding, like in this scenario, it feels like it's me holding the gun and the flashlight, and I'm in danger. In a third person, I see the character, so it's like I'm blinded to the fear, because it doesn't make me feel like it's me there. It makes me feel like, oh, it's just this character. You know, so I'm in the firm belief that every horror game should be in first person, so I really feel afraid. You know, the jump scares feel more personal and stuff like that. In the third person, there's still great games. Like I said, I love third person games. Like, one of my favorite horror franchises that is third person is the Evil Within series, the first and the second game. So, don't get me wrong, I love third person, but I think for the genre, which is horror, first person works best. To put you in that world, to put you in the character's shoes, to really feel afraid. It's first person, it's not third. So, again, like, I like both of them, but I prefer first person horrors. They just work better for me. They really make me feel afraid. But yeah, like, I don't mind either or, but I hate top down. And it's not just RE0 and 1 for the top down, and even 2 and 3, the OGs. I like Resident Evil 2 Remake and 3 Remake better than the OGs. And that's because of the graphics, that's because of the slight story changes, because they didn't really change much with the story in either of the games. They're kind of a one-to-one. I like the third person a lot more and stuff like that, and that stuff, you know. I like that a lot more in the remakes than the OGs. I know a lot of people say, like, the OGs are better. Like, one of the people I love on YouTube, Moist Critical, he's like, OG Resident Evil 3 is better. Look, I love him, but I disagree. The graphics suck, bro. For example, it looks bad. It does not hold up. The top-down point of view, the bird's eye view, sucks. I'm sorry, I don't like the bird's eye view. I don't like... It's not just in Resident Evil. I don't like it in any game. I feel like it ruins the game experience for me. Because I just can't play like that. It just... I'm constantly running into things. I'm constantly having trouble interacting with stuff. I just don't like that view. So, for me personally, I prefer first person or third person. But again, for horror, I think first person works best. So yeah. So, for this, we just gotta grab the last two switches. Who is getting up? Who is getting up? Please, no. For this one, we just gotta grab the last two plugs, and it's GG's. Like, we beat this section. We do still have to avoid the girl, though. So let's hope when I grab this, I can make it under here. If not, I'm gonna have to run back the way I came. Yep, nope, we're running back the way we came. I am not dying. We are right at the end. You got me messed up. You can chase me all you want. It's GG's, player. Well, the door is closed, so she ain't coming this way. It's over. We won. Oh my god. This area sucks. So, it's gonna get easier, after this. This area is just a very pain in the ass on insane difficulty. I'm glad we're not doing that anymore. I'm glad we were able to pass it. Took a couple tries, I think specifically 3, but I'm glad we were able to pass it and we don't have to do it again. That zombie got really close to grabbing me there. Oh my, that could have been it. I could have died. I have low health, so I'm worried about getting grabbed at all. But we got it. Once we're in the elevator, we're guaranteed we got it. Well, unless we don't tap the button up here. Shit. Insane difficulty, though, is definitely insane. Like, I feel like they want to drive me insane with this difficulty. Yeah, we're good. It's GG's, bro. There is one more way we can die in the elevator when she hops up and tries to kill us from up here. But as long as you interact and you tap the button fast enough, you're good. Oof, this part was annoying.
Grace? Are you hurt? I'm okay. That's good. Good, Emily. What's going on?
Alright, alright, alright. Come on. Because we do not want to die here. Nice. Ooh, we actually took some damage there? Well, we're done, though. GG's. I'm going to grab this as a memoriam, because screw you.
Hey, Emily.
Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, we're going on to the little basement area now.
It's me.
And then
It's not
that's a
secret.
quick area to do. We just got to travel down to the bottom, get the helicopter key, get out, and then we'll be playing as Leon. Yeah, we'll be playing as Leon for a section to help Grace get into the church. And then once we're in there, we'll have to hold off while she gets a little bit of a distance away. That section is easy again.
Finally.
You're gonna see me switch between the rifle and the RPG,
Emily?
but that's what I had to do on PC because I was dying a lot. But you're gonna see me switch between those two. That part is fairly easy, and then we're gonna be playing as Grace again. We're gonna be finishing off the girl once and for all. And that section is a little annoying, but it's a little bit easier because the Requiem will actually stun her. At least for one switch area, it will. So, that's good to know. But, yeah. We're going to put this severed hand away because we don't need it at the moment. We don't need it at all, actually. We're going to get this ready to go down. I'm glad I kind of know what to do already. I'm glad this isn't like my first playthrough. Because I would be struggling on this difficulty, but I already know what to do, so that makes it a hell of a lot easier. This is the last trophy we need, is just beating it on insane difficulty, and then we unlock platinum, which is amazing. And then we just gotta wait for the elevator to get all the way down. Alright, now we're gonna save once we get the helicopter key, but right now we don't really need to do it. We are gonna grab the med injector that's over here. Or it might not be. This is insane difficulty, so sometimes they spawn in different areas. Luckily, that one was in the same spot. That's another thing about insane difficulty that's a problem. What I realized last night playing it on PC is, for some reason, insane difficulty is not just insane because of how quickly you die. It's insane because a lot of the items, like the herbs, the key items, and stuff like that, that you thought you knew where they were, they're not in the same spots in other playthroughs. They're in different spots. Some of them are in the same spot, like the helicopter key and stuff like that. And most of them, if they're not in the same spot, they're just in that same area. So, like, for example, a lot of the key items in the main area of the, like, house area we made it out of. For example, the examination room. There's a key item in the examination room we need at one point. And that's not where it normally is. Well, in this difficulty, hey, bruh. I don't know how to say that name, but welcome in. In insane difficulty, it's still in the examination room. It's just not in the normal spot where it normally is. So that's like the only difference. It is a little bit annoying, I will say that though, because you're constantly gonna get lost looking for something. And I would normally continue on, but there are two zombies that are gonna come from over here, and they will grab me if I don't at least knock them down. Do you forgot me? No, I can't. I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm not gonna say your name. But welcome back. Welcome into the current stream. That's what I meant. Welcome back to the stream. Like, You haven't been in a lot of streams, that's why I'm saying. It's been a minute. That zombie's gonna pop out. I'm gonna kill him. This area you can normally brush through, but we're on insanity difficulty, so I'm gonna take it a little bit slow. Wait. Come on, man. I'm reloading. Who told you to grab me? Should I heal? God damn it. I did not want to have to heal in this section. Most of them are dead. Some of them are alive and they'll try to grab me, but I'm the Indian guy. No, I remember you. I'm just saying, like, welcome back, because it's been a long time since you've been in a lot of the streams. That's why I'm saying, like, welcome back. I remember a lot of the, like, the normal people that usually come in and have conversations. A lot of the people that come in and they don't really talk that much, like they're just here, are the ones that I struggle to remember sometimes. But like you and Grand Soren, God's Not Dead, all you guys, like you guys, Implosion, you guys come in all the time and you're always communicating. So I remember you guys. No worries. You don't have to apologize. But I remember you guys because you guys are always coming in and interacting for the most part. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get grabbed. But yeah, you're always interacting. But the people that come in and they don't really interact that time, which is fine, it's fine. You don't have to interact, but it's gonna be harder to remember you. Like if you're like, you don't remember me? No, you don't really talk a lot. I was having exams. Ooh, that's rough. How did that go? Was it good? Damn, I hated exams in college, man. Like, really. Like, because I was a person that I didn't really like studying that much. I did study, but not a lot. Only if I felt like I really, really needed it. I mean, I mostly got good grades. I always got mostly A and B's. So I wasn't, like, super excellent, but yeah, that's good. Well, how was the exams for you? Was it rough? Did you do good? Are you finally taking a break now that it's over? It was easy. It was an easy paper. Oh, well, that's good to hear. I guess it wasn't too bad. Are you going to have another one soon? Usually they do a couple back-to-back. That's why I asked. The only exam I ever struggled with was math. The math exam, because I suck at math. I absolutely suck at math. So those exams I always hated. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I did try to cheat because... Nah. If I didn't cheat, I was kind of cooked.
Grace is still here.
We're gonna switch, like I said, between the rifle here and the RPG. I think we might start off with the RPG because,
I've got it covered.
what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna explain what we're gonna have to do because probably some of you guys are gonna be confused on what I'm about to do. We're gonna use the RPG to kill a lot of the zombies that normally get up while Grace is trying to push the door open. We're gonna kill them before they get the chance to even come up and that sequence comes up. Because, if we do that, we're gonna have less zombies coming for her and we're not gonna end up at a point where we have about 12 zombies trying to grab her and kill her. Which is gonna save us a lot more trouble. I'm gonna save a lot of these points. Final exams was there, now it's complete, and now I am free. Thank the Lord for that. Because, yeah, exams are rough, man. There are new zombies, because this is a higher difficulty. This is insanity. That zombie will try to kill me while I'm dealing with the ones down there, so we want to kill that one first. This one looks dead, but he will try to kill me if we don't kill him first. He's dead. Again, we're going to see her. We're going to kill these zombies down here first. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, cool. Yo, bruh, you're Resident Evil 9, bruh. Yes. And I'm doing pretty good. This is the last trophy we need for Platinum. We're going to kill a lot of these zombies. I'm actually going to get up closer to my screen right now so I don't die. Where is she? This one's going to get up. But we want to kill those zombies. She's going to go towards the door. And while she's doing that, there are zombies down here that get up. We're gonna kill them. You'll see that we killed them because we get a point score. We get a point score when they die. There's zombies over here. Is there 2 endings? Yes, and I've gotten both of them. There are zombies down here that will get up. We're just gonna nuke the whole area, basically, so that we don't end up with too many zombies on her, and we die. So, literally nuking the whole area to avoid dealing with so many. Please don't kill for Daddy Leon. Oh, I won't. I'm not gonna kill him. I've already done the playthrough where he, unfortunately dies, the bad ending. Oh, I have to do that ending again, because this is insanity, and I'll be damned if I have to do the good ending where I have a boss fight. But don't worry, we're gonna skip the cutscene. I'm just gonna do it because it's easier. It involves not having a fight. Is she in? Is she in? Did she make it in? Yes, she made it in.
All right.
Nice! I did it first try. I feel very proud of myself. Okay, now we can get away from the TV so I don't have to... Because I don't need to see far now. We're gonna nuke these guys again. Honestly, if I didn't have this RPG, I would be kind of screwed. I'm gonna be honest, because I tried doing it just with the rifle like I normally do in the previous playthroughs, and I got overwhelmed with the zombies. I have a question. What is the question? I'm gonna die. No. It's over. No, Leon is married. Apparently in Resident Evil 9's story, he is married. Before you ask who is he married to, we do not know. They do not say who he's married to in this game. But he is married. He is married in this game. To who? No idea. However, I've seen theories online that it might be Hunnigan. Everyone wants it to be Ada, let's be honest. But Hunnigan used to be the girl in his ear telling him what to do, where to go, finding out who these evil villain people are. She's not anymore. It's Sherry now. We learned that from playing this game. Well, people's reasoning is it has to be Hunnigan. Because she's not in his ear anymore, and Sherry has taken over. So, and Hunnigan is married to him now. They probably have kids or not, and this is why she's not in his ear anymore. And I will say that does make sense. It really does. But I think if Leon is still out doing these jobs, these dangerous jobs, mind you,
There's gotta be a way to get
I feel like his wife would want to be right by his side, making sure that he is safe because she is guiding him through everything, right? So that's like the only problem as to why I don't believe it's Hunnigan. Because I doubt she'd be like, yeah, go on, honey, go fight the world, possibly die. Especially in Resident Evil 9 where he's infected, okay? Go ahead, possibly die, and, you know, I'll just be at home. Good luck. Like, I doubt it. I really do doubt it. So I'm in the firm belief that it's probably Ada. They're probably finally giving the fans what they want. But me, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm a huge shipper of Ada and Leon. Like, I think they work really well together. She's hard to get. She likes to play with Leon's heart and shit like that. But I love Claire and Leon more. That I really, really hope it's Claire. And before anyone says that Claire and Leon didn't have any romantic connections at all, ever, that's a lie. Resident Evil 2 is the big moment. It's the big moment, and it shows off that they did have a romantic relationship to some extent. Like, he was flirting with her, and I know Leon flirts with every girl, but no. He was flirting her in the way that he actually genuinely felt a connection with her. Just like Ada, okay? And she was doing it back. Like, she had an interest, okay? So, I really hope he's married to Claire. It would also be cool, because then that means Chris and Leon are bros, because Claire is Chris's sister. But I searched in Google, Leon's wife is Ada Wong. That's just what people are gonna say, bro. I think that's just what people are gonna say. Until Capcom comes out and confirms it, I'm not believing anything I look up because everyone wants it to be Ada. So it's gonna be all over Google that it's probably Ada because that's what everyone wants. I need Capcom themselves. Capcom made the game to say, yeah, he's married to Ada. Whether it's in a DLC or whether they come out in an interview and say it, I need them to say it. Or I'm not believing anything. Even if they make a DLC where Leon's in it and he says, yeah, look, like somebody meant, like, yeah, right. Like, my belief, because they're already making a DLC for this, it's confirmed in the files, and Capcom came out recently and said that I guess that they kind of, like, slow deconfirmed it. I mean, not deconfirmed it, they slowly confirmed it, saying that, I'm dead. I'm cooked. But they basically said that they are planning a DLC like they did with Village, and with Village, because Village was the Rose Shadow of Rose DLC. But they basically confirmed that it's gonna be, you're gonna play as Leon. It's gonna focus solely on Leon, and it's and that's it. Like, there will be returning characters, whatever that means, and that's it. What I want to see is, like, in this DLC, since it's gonna focus on Leon, I want to see them do, like, a cutscene where somebody's like, oh, like, we need your help, Leon, and I want Leon to be like, nah, I gotta get home, or something like that, like, Ada will kill me. That will 100% confirm who it is. Like, or maybe it's not Ada and it's, like, Claire, and he'll be like, nah, Claire's at home taking care of the baby, I need to go help her. Like, I need to hear him or someone else be like, say the name for me to be like, that's who it is. Like, even if it's like, because I think the DLC might have Chris in it to some extent. So even if Chris is like, oh, wouldn't Ada be mad that you're out here doing this journey when you should be at home with her and the kids? Then I'll be like, it's Ada. Like, I need someone to say, because that in a way is Capcom telling us who it is. They're the one writing the story, so if they have their characters saying it, we know that it's real. But we don't know yet. Not even Leon once mentions his wife in this freaking game. And I'm like, okay. So this is the section where you will see that we can stun the girl. She's gonna get down on one knee, and we'll have enough time to get the switch. But for some reason, in the basement area, she does not get stunned. So this area is a little bit easier because of that. And now we just open the shutters and we're good. But he is married. I mean, it makes sense. He's like 50-something years old. Everyone in the game universe loves Leon. They think he's hot, just like Chris. You know, and everyone not in the game universe also thinks Leon is very attractive, just like Chris. So I would be very surprised if the end of the series comes, he dies or gets old and he's not married. I would be very, very surprised. So when it was announced that he was married, I was like, oh, totally, it's Leon. Come on, man, of course he is. But until we see who it is, I'm not believing anything. Officially, Resident Evil show Leon wife is Ada. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they will eventually show who it is. But until it happens, we're just left in mystery. Everyone wants Ada, bro. But I don't. I have my reasons why I don't believe it's Ada. Like, one of the biggest reasons is she doesn't really give me the type to want to lock down with someone. Unfortunately, you know, she just seems like the type of person to hop from guy to guy and live her life like that. Like, she would enjoy that more, which is sad. It's sad. There's a reason why her and Leon are constantly separated and not making themselves a thing, because she likes the chase and he can't stay away from her for some reason. Yeah, they've never really officially gotten together because of that. I mean, like, she's mentioned before, like, I will hurt you. So, like all the classic cliches. Old Ada Wong is so beautiful and hot, bruh. Well, what old Ada Wong? We haven't seen an old version of her. For all we know, she's got wrinkles and gray hair out the ass.
Like the old version.
Young version of Ada Wong? You mean? Is that what they mean? Like old, like the very first version we saw? I can't even remember, man. Because I think the first appearance of Ada Wong, a lot of people will say Resident Evil 2. I don't think it was the Resident Evil 2. I think the first time we see Ada Wong is in Resident Evil 1. For like a brief scene. It was like a cameo, and then we fully see her in 2. But back in Resident Evil 1, we didn't know who she was. We just knew she was like another secret agent. In Resident Evil 2, we officially get her name. We know who she is and stuff like that. And we kind of bond with her because we learned a little bit about her character and her motives. But I think the first time we see her is in Resident Evil 1, which is kind of crazy. It's very, very crazy, actually, that it took so long for them to, like, show her. But yeah. I do like Ada Wong as a character, especially when it comes to Leon, but I just... Like, as far as girl Resident Evil characters go, I prefer Jill and Claire. Those are my two favorite. They're tough, they're very smart, they're not, like, the type to get... You're not gonna fool them. They're very freaking smart. In Remake, is Ada Wong new one? I love the new remake of Ada Wong. I think it's a different voice actor as well. I love her voice. It sounds more mature and old, which is how Ada Wong should sound in Resident Evil 4. It's like a 10-year age gap from 2. I think it fits her more. She's a little bit more cocky. She's a little bit more like she's trying to play around, which is cool. It fits her character. I'm gonna do this one, and then we'll save up to do this one. Yeah, RE4 version of Ada Wong is my favorite. I do like RE2's version too, but after hearing 4 in the remake, I like her a lot better than the 2 version. Same thing with Leon. I love Leon in RE2, but he is so inexperienced that sometimes he pisses me off. Yeah, I know you're not talking about the RE4 version, but you're talking about the other versions. But I'm talking about the RE4 version. My favorite version of Ada Wong is that version. The RE4 version, the old one I can't remember much about, but I do remember she was a little annoying to me. So, yeah. I do like her character, but I think in the older games, the person who played her made her a little bit annoying. Because she is annoying to me in that. Like, towards the end of the game where she's like, you can't save everyone handsome, and then like where she supposedly dies, I was like, you pissed me off. like she pissed me off. She was like, I get what she was doing, I get her character. She was just so annoying. And RE4 version is like, she's a little annoying because she's like very cocky, but a lot of characters are cocky. But that's because she's very experienced and she knows what she's capable of. And because of that, I feel like she can't be annoying. Because it's not annoyance because she's just annoying. It's annoyance because she knows what she's capable of. Like, that's why she's so cocky. Kind of like Leon. Leon in RE4 and even this game, he's cocky, and to most people that might be annoying, or I guess like a turnoff, but he has every right to be cocky. You know how much shit he survived? You know how skilled he is? That man deserves to be cocky. Okay? Just like Chris punching a boulder. Most people will be like, come on, man, you ain't doing that. He knows he can do it. That's why he's punching the boulder. Like, they know what they're capable of. And that's not just character development, but I think it's a good, like, character look for those characters. Compared to if you go to any of the characters, even Chris's first appearance pissed me off. I was like, this dude is dead. Like, he is dying immediately. I was wrong, obviously. He's been in a whole series of Resident Evil games. But the first time I saw him, I'm like, look at his short hair. Look at him trying to be this tough soldier. He's dead. He didn't die. So, color me surprised. But, I love the characters. Like, all the characters. I love all of them. But I think their more recent versions of the characters are better than their very first appearance. Which, for not just for the reason of, like, they were new and they didn't know what they were doing, but I think a lot of the old characters had a different voice actor than they have now. And I think the newer voice actors make them better as a character, and they're better at characterizing them than they were on their first appearance. You can disagree, but I like that a lot more better. I like a seasoned, mature veteran character. I also love the rookie, but And that's why I love Resident Evil 2 with Leon. Like, we get to see the small beginnings of Leon. However, I will say his character as an experienced, you know, soldier, specialist, whatever, is a lot more entertaining and likable than his rookie character. But yeah, so that's why I like his current character more than what he was at the beginning. That's not just for him, that's for any character. That's for Jill, that's for Claire, that's for Chris. Their newer versions are better than their old. He came, everyone saying Daddy Leon is back. Oh, he is back. And he's 50-something in this game, and he is still throwing hands and taking punches like nobody's business. This is my boy right here, bro. I'm so glad he didn't die. I would have been so pissed. You know, I saw a clip literally yesterday about Queso, because anyone who knows Queso, he prefers Chris. Chris is his daddy, basically. Which I like Chris, but I think Leon is the better male protagonist. So for me, Leon is the best Resident Evil character for me. And I do like Chris, but like if Chris died, I wouldn't be as heartbroken as Leon. I would be like, damn, well, at least we got Leon. But anyways, this clip he showed, like, he's like, oh, everyone knows I love Chris, and he's my favorite, like,
whose camp is this?
You know, Resident Evil character. He's the best and everything like that. But it was like, I guess it was a flashback before he played Resident Evil 9, because he played it, but he played it off stream. He said, if Leon dies in Resident Evil 9, you will never see me again. Like, I will not stream again. I'm leaving the internet, like. And he was dead ass serious. Like, he's like, look, I love Chris, but Leon is all, like, I need Leon. Like, Leon is not who I would choose in a fight or something, but, like, I'm calling Chris, but Leon is the second best. And he also said that he thinks Leon and Chris are the two best Resident Evil characters, and if any one of them dies, a big portion of the fan base is going to leave. And I do agree, because there's the Leon side and there's the Chris side. There are people that like Ada, and there are people that like Claire and Jill and stuff, but they also like Leon and Chris. So if something was to happen to either of the characters, or both, God forbid, the whole world is done. Like, Resident Evil games will not be the same if Leon and Chris die. Okay? Like, if both of them die, it's over. Like, it's over, bro. Like, and in that clip, the voice actor of Leon ended up giving a message to Queso and stuff like that. And it was really cool. It was like a cute little thing, and I love stuff like that. And I was like low-key jealous. I was like, man, I would love for like the real voice actor of Leon to just give me a sweet little message like that. That would be so cool. So I was just like, man, that's so cool. But yeah, no, like so, like, secretly, he loves Chris, but he was like, nah, if Leon goes, I'm leaving the internet. I'm gone. And I was like, damn, that's a big surprise. Bruh, in real life, is there a real Leon? Yeah, the voice actor. Do you have unlimited ammo? Yes, I unlocked it with the special content. I've done every trophy and challenge. So, once we finish this playthrough, we have platinum the game. That's why I was able to get everything. I also have infinite durability and stuff like that. Yeah, I have infinite ammo, so I'm not dying. There's no way. That's the only way you can beat this difficulty. I mean, I'm sure you could do it without infinite ammo, but you're gonna be pulling your hair out. I'm gonna be honest. This difficulty is not easy at all. I recommend, if you're gonna do insanity difficulty, to definitely get infinite ammo and infinite RPGs, at least. Because if not, you're gonna have a tough time. He's up there. Of course he is. Loser. Those are the only ones that could kill me, are the freaking turret ones with the guns. how are you? I'm doing great, actually. Like I mentioned before, I'm actually really surprised about how much I love this game. I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't think I would love it enough to platinum it. So this is a pleasant surprise. And then, what is hitting me? After we're done with this game, we're gonna move on to Pokemon Fire Red. Came out on the Pokemon Presents Day, right after the Pokemon Presents it launched. It came out on the 27th. I've been wanting to play it. But I did Legend ZA on the channel, so I said, oh, well, this would be fun to do on the channel as well. Plus, we knew we need new stuff to play until the 12th when Toxic Commando comes out. So I said, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then later on, I only picked up Fire Red because Charizard, bro. I love fire starters. Later on, we're going to pick up Leaf Green, and I will be doing that for the channel as well. There's not really a big difference between Fire Red and Leaf Green. There's only a couple exclusive Pokemon to each game, and that's like the difference. That's right. But I still want to do it just for fun. You know, I love Pokemon. I want to play this game, but I can't buy. Don't have money. You know what? I get the same thing every time. A lot of people tell me that. Just pick it up when it has like a really big sale. It's totally worth playing. I very, very highly recommend it. It is a really fun game. Actually, all the Resident Evils are. I had someone else yesterday want to pick it up, and they're like, and I told them, if you ever decide to pick this game up, you're going to be completely spoiled unless you play Resident Evil 2 Remake. And 4. I recommend, not 4. Well, no, yeah, 4 for Leon. You want to play the games that have Leon in it so you understand when they do the callbacks and stuff, and you want to see his character just progress from where he started to the end, because this game's experience will mean so much more after you play Resident Evil and Resident Evil 4. Plus, this game spoils a lot for Resident Evil 2 Remake, so you definitely want to play that before you play this game. And then, also, if you're going to play those two games and this game, you have to play Resident Evil 3 Remake. You'll get to see a different side of the T-Virus outbreak that they talk about in this game. And, you will meet Jill and Carlos. Now, Carlos doesn't really have much to do with this story, but Jill does. There is an Easter egg for Jill in the police station that you will appreciate so much more if you play Resident Evil 3 Remake. So, you don't have to, but you do, absolutely do, have to at least play Resident Evil 2 and 4 Remake for Leon before playing this, or you will get spoiled on some stuff and you won't know what happened. You'll be like, wait a minute, when did this happen? Because you decided not to play those other two games. So I definitely recommend playing those two before you play this game. But they're so good. Friend have this tomorrow and he will give his account. Oh, your friend has this game? He'll have it tomorrow, you said, and you'll have his account? Well, yeah, definitely play it then. It's a great game, but if you haven't, like I said, if you haven't played Resident Evil 2 Remake, or even the original 2, or Resident Evil 4, you're going to be spoiled a lot. You're not going to know a lot of what they're talking about, because this game is really Leon's game. Like, there is grace, but this game is a love letter to Leon. So you will be completely spoiled. I played all the Resident Evil, I just didn't play Resident Evil 9. Oh, okay, well then you're good. You're good. But if you haven't, if anyone watching decides to play this before playing any of those games I mentioned, you're going to be spoiled. I'm telling you right now. So don't get mad and be like, oh, it spoiled me. You spoiled yourself by playing this before playing those games. So, yeah. Great game, though. Really, really love this game, actually. We have quite a bit of currency. Let's turn that in. But, yeah, we're about to platinum this game today. We're just doing the last difficulty to platinum it, Insanity. And, yeah. It's been a fun ride. Really, really enjoyed this game, like I said. It's not too difficult. The only difficulty that is a challenge is Insanity, but it's very, very easy to do once you get familiar with how the game works. Once again, because it's Insanity difficulty, we have to get the Requiem fully maxed out before the end of the game, and the hatchets need to be maxed out completely, at least on the damage right here, when we fight the Hunk boss fight, so we kill him quickly. From Resident Evil 9, which is the main ending. The real ending is when you release the virus. The bad ending which is not the canon ending, so it's not real. This is not the story they're going to follow in future games. That ending is the destroy it. So if you destroy it, that's not the real ending. That's the bad one. The good ending and the true ending, the real ending they're going to follow in the next games, is when you release it. So if you want to do the good ending, the real ending first, release the virus. That's the real ending. Okay, we got the key, so we're going to move on to getting the second part. The good ending is the real ending? Yes, it is. And that's the one where you release the virus. If you do the other virus, it's the bad ending, and it's not real. They're not going to follow it. They're not going to continue the story of that ending. It's just a cool ending that they put it in. They put in to see how people, like, what people decide to choose or how they would think about it if they got it. Just like, it's one of those endings that ain't meant to be taken seriously, but it's a cool thing to have. I don't think it's a cool thing to have because something really bad happens in it. So, that I didn't like, but for anyone who likes multiple endings, there you go. Alright, we're on our way to getting the second key card. We gotta make it through this little underground area first. Bad ending is no more story. That's not the only thing bad about that ending. Like, yeah, it has like a little cutscene. There's no boss fight. It's a cutscene in the credits roll. But other than that, there's a... I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played, but there is a character that dies in that bad ending that shouldn't have died. I know it's not the real ending, but I was very sad. Like, okay, now, in this area, that's not the only zombie that's in here. There's 2 other zombies under the water in there, so you're going to want to use... Yep, there it is. You're going to want to use the RPG to kill them, because if you get too close, they will grab you from under the water and you will die. Okay, now that those guys are done, let's move on. We're going to get the first battery part over here to open the gate. I'm going to run... I'm missing my shots. Well, why is Leon so handsome? No idea, bro. He just is. It's Leon. That's why. This guy's waking up. This guy's waking up. Screw you. Gotta go back. One-shot kill. Yeah, this game is very... I mean, this gun is very powerful. And the more you upgrade it, if you upgrade it to max, you're really going to be doing nothing but one-shot kills. But I'm actually surprised that this difficulty is the hardest difficulty, and they're still dying in one hit. I'm actually really surprised with that. Some zombies do not die with one hit. And usually that's the ones if you don't aim the head for. So you have to aim at the head to kill them in one hit. If not, it's gonna take like 2 hits to kill them. Who's waking up? Who's waking up? Who's waking up? I don't see him. Okay, I need all the points to upgrade this gun to max and the hatchets. So there are 2 more zombies over here I absolutely have to kill. Where's the second one? Where's the second zombie? Did I already kill him? I might have accidentally already killed him. Nope, I hear him. Where is he? I literally heard him. This gun, do it max ending is main boss easy kill. It doesn't kill him immediately, but it does a lot of damage that it makes the boss fight easy. Yes, it does. It's an easy kill because it does a lot of damage to him that the boss fight will be done pretty quickly. I don't know about on this difficulty if that's the case, because this is the hardest difficulty game. So it might be a little different on this difficulty for the final boss, but I still think this gun is going to do a lot of damage to him. Mainly because I'm going to upgrade it to max. Like, I'm going to make sure this gun is fully upgraded, but if it wasn't fully upgraded, I think it would take a couple shots to kill him still. It's a very powerful gun. Honestly, I think you would kill the boss faster if you just use the RPG right off the bat. I think that's the fastest way to kill the boss. A lot of bosses die quickly with the RPG. Even if I didn't have infinite RPG, they would die very fast. I'm realizing that. Like, a lot of the annoying bosses, like, when we get to the Mr. X boss fight, dead in one hit. When we get to the plant boss fight, dead in one hit. These big blister zombies, dead in one hit. Like, a lot of the tough enemies that are hard to kill, no matter what difficulty you're on, dead in one hit. Bro, you are playing again or is this the first time? This is not the first time. This is like my 7th playthrough. We are platinuming. I'm going for the platinum. And to get the platinum, you have to beat the game on every difficulty, and you have to get like other like trophies to get platinum. This is the last trophy I need for platinum. We're on insanity difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. So this is like my 7th playthrough. If you've been following my Resident Evil 9 playlist or my playthrough, this is like my 7th time beating the game. And this is going to be the final one because we'll get the platinum trophy unlocked. So, yeah, no, I know how to play this game because this is my 7th time playing it. I know where everything is, from the heals to the key items. I know what to do. I know how to kill the zombies fast because this is my 7th time playing it. I love this game, like, really love this game. And it's another platinum to add to my Resident Evil Platinum collection, because I ended up platinum Resident Evil 2, 4, and 3 remake, as well as Resident Evil 7 and Village. So, a lot of the newer mainline Resident Evil games, I platinumed them. Seventh time you played? Wow. Yeah. I'm impressed too, just because I didn't think I would like the game enough to platinum it. Clearly I did. It's such a great game, man. It really is. I highly recommend it to anyone. Especially if you love Resident Evil games in general, I very recommend you play this one as well. You don't have to get it immediately. You can get it when it goes on sale, but I think this is a must play for Resident Evil fans, especially Leon fans. Like, you could just be like, oh, all I play is the Leon games. You should still play this, because it has Leon. It has a lot of moments that are important in his character, a lot of good, sad, emotional moments, a lot of happy moments. Like, it's a real love letter to Leon. And he doesn't die, thankfully, but it's a love letter to Leon, and I'm so glad this game exists. I think it was a really great idea to bring Leon back for this game. Okay, now we're on our way to our second gun part. That we had to open up that gate to get to the second gun part. This part is really quick and easy to get to, especially with the guns I have. Bruh, when are you doing face reveal? I already mentioned it before in previous streams. Because some other people have asked, if you guys want a face reveal, I have to at least hit like 1K, bro. I have to at least hit 1K. So when we get there, however long that takes, that's when you'll see your face reveal. And that's I want to make it known for anyone who really absolutely wants that, because I don't think it's necessary, and I don't really like the idea of like people who don't really do the face reveal and then everyone wants it, and then usually stuff changes. But once the face reveal happens, don't expect, like, I'm gonna set your expectations right now so you guys don't get super excited. don't expect every video after that to be like with my face. It won't be that. Honestly, that might be like the only video you have with my face in it. It's a face reveal, right? So just because the face does not matter. What matters is what I'm doing, the content, the stuff I'm uploading, whether it's a vlog or a gaming video. That's all that should matter. And if you like what is being done there, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what I look like. I could be a fish, for all you know, and that should not matter. If you like the content, that's what you're here for. You're not here for my face. So, so when we get there, then that's when you can expect it. We plan you should get 1K on 2026. Hey, if you can do it, then you'll get your face reveal, but we'll have until that happens. There's not going to be a face reveal. So if you guys can get me to 1K this year, then I guess you guys will be surprised if you care about it. Make the first face reveal. After that, make a vlog. Well, I already want to do like vlogs, but they're not really like vlogs. How can I put it? So for anyone who's been watching like consecutively for a while, you kind of already know some future content plans that I plan on making. Not just games coming out, but I'm gonna start probably in the summer this year. TV show and movie reactions. Those will only be on my Patreon, so go to my description if you want to watch those, because YouTube will copyright me for putting any of that on the platform. And I don't want to get any strikes or anything mess up with the channel. So it's going to be on Patreon. I put the lowest tier, which I think is like $3 a year. Yeah, I don't have anything right now. But if you want to subscribe so that when I start uploading stuff there, or you want to wait till I upload stuff, that's fine too. But it's made, the tier is up. I think it's $3 a month or $5 a month or a year. I don't remember. It was like the lowest thing I can put because, you know, I just thought that it would be more doable for people if it was very affordable. And honestly, I don't really do it for the money, like I've mentioned. I just do it because, you know, I want to share my passion of whatever I put out with someone else who also enjoys that passion. I'm getting myself railed. So that's why the channel was made, and that's why I'm doing the Patreon. There's a lot of TV shows, movies I enjoy that I know a lot of people enjoy as well. And it's more content for you guys to enjoy, which is why I'm deciding to do it. I'm gonna get cooked right here. No. So yeah, the Patreon will have those, and there will be games on the Patreon as well that I cannot play on YouTube due to like demonetization, blood, gore, and stuff like that. Just some of the ones like that I'm gonna mention that eventually will come to the Patreon, or like Mortal Kombat, because literally the blood, they will copyright you. I'm dead, and I will get the video taken down. So I absolutely cannot put any Mortal Kombat games on the channel, but they will be on Patreon. So if you like Mortal Kombat and you want to see some Mortal Kombat games, the Patreon. Movies and TV show reactions will be on Patreon. Anything else? I'm trying to think. Okay, so for vlogs I want to do, because I did mention I want to start traveling again. I haven't traveled since 2020 when the COVID happened. So I've been wanting to go, and things are starting to slowly look like I'm gonna slowly start to be able to do that again. So probably next year will be my first like actual vlog. It won't be like the longest vlog. It'll just be a little bit of like snippets of us, of me going, checking out some restaurants, telling you what I think about it, recommending telling you what I do throughout the day, some shopping, stuff like that, some stores. I'll show off some stores that I go to if they allow me to record, because some of the stores out there are just like very I don't want to say complicated. What's the word? They're very particular about recording in their store. So, I used to go to Japan 3 times a year. I haven't went since, but I do want to start going again. and I want to start going with my fiance. So you will see some vlogs on that. When am I going to come to India? I have no idea. Probably not for a while. I don't know anything out there. I've never really wanted to go out there. You know, like everyone has their like bingo card for what they want to visit. For me, it's like Paris, New York. I always wanted to go to New York for the pizza and for Times Square. Paris is just, I love bread and sweets, and they make really good sweets out there. What else? Probably like a beachy island like Florida. I've always wanted to go to Florida for like just once, just to see what what it's like, just the experience, and then stuff like that. Maybe like a Hawaiian island, but other like maybe like Puerto Rico or something beautiful, right? I've never really like wanted to go to those places. There's not really interesting there for me. That's just a personal preference. Like for me, I'm also very picky with food. I have to say that I'm very picky with what I eat. And that's nothing against like anyone out there, but there are not a lot of countries I would visit just because the food out there is something I wouldn't be able to eat. So I could not go. I'm not gonna waste money to go out there only to like come back the same day. It's just a waste. So maybe eventually I will go out there. If I do decide to go out there, then I'll mention it. But even when I did travel, I didn't travel that much. I wasn't going everywhere. If I'm being completely honest, I've only ever been to Japan because I absolutely am obsessed and love Japan. The people out there are nice. They're very sweet. The restaurants are good. I love anime, and that's like a big portion of Japan. You know, the language I've always wanted to speak, so I learned it just to go out. You know, eventually I plan on living out there, so that's, you know, a plus. And then my money, the American money, actually translates to a lot out there. So when I eventually decide to move out there or retire or whatever, and I have a lot of money saved, I can live out there for the rest of my life until I die. And I can live good. I can live in a really nice big place with some pets and a lot of stuff, and I can enjoy my life in peace and with no pollution. Because right now I live in LA and there's a ton of pollution. So I'll probably go eventually, because when I start traveling, I'll probably miss it so much that I'll want to travel to different places. When, though, like if you want to know an actual time, I have no idea. I'm being completely honest. But if I ever do decide to visit, just know I will mention it. Like I'll mention, hey guys, like I'm gonna take a week off, like from gaming, and if you want to see content, like I'm gonna be traveling, so you can stay tuned for a vlog or something. But I will mention it ahead of time, so there won't be a surprise that one day it's just a vlog, or maybe there will be. That's the whole point of enjoying the content, is sometimes you gotta be a little bit surprising. But yeah, I will mention it if I ever do go out. That's why I'm mentioning right now. The first vlog might happen next year, because currently I'm planning to travel to Japan next year. So if you want to see a vlog for that, definitely stay tuned. Closer towards the date, when I actually have the specifics and the plans down, I'll mention it again, so if anyone forgets. But yeah, I do want to start doing vlogs. I'm going to do a lot more unboxings as I get products. I've done 2 currently up on the channel. One of them is the Last of Us PS5 controller, edition controller. Another one was, what was it? Was it Borderlands? Oh, I did the Switch 2 as well. I might have another one as well then. I did do the Switch 2 with Mario Kart and another game I picked up. So yeah. Bro, one time come to India. I probably will eventually. No, nothing. He just said also.
Gotta fill this up.
I probably will eventually, because there are some Indian foods I like, but it'll probably be like for a day or two, maybe. I just won't go out for like as long as I would other countries I would have interest in. We will meet also. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, I guess. Yeah, that would be nice to do. I look forward to it. If I ever decide to go out there, I'll mention it, like I said. A lot of stuff like the vlogs and the TV show reactions and stuff like that. Anything content wise, I will mention it before it happens. So that's why I'm mentioning the vlog now, so that if anyone has great memory, they can remember. Oh yeah, he did mention something about that. If not, again, when we get closer to it, I'll mention it again. But yeah, next year will probably be the first vlog. My traveling to Japan. And it will be the first time that I'm going with my fiance, so she will be able to experience it and give her thoughts on certain stuff there. You'll probably hear me speak a little bit of Japanese. I'm a little rusty at the moment on it, but I'm going to have to practice as we get closer to that vacation travel. But yeah, anything like that I'll talk about. When I plan on doing my movie TV show reactions, I'll mention it again. I'll be like, hey, next week or this day or this date, stay tuned. But yeah, like, big things coming. I'm not just going to stick to gaming, but gaming will not go away. It is always going to be the big part of this channel. It's what started the channel, and it's what I love doing a lot. So that won't stop. We'll still be doing a ton of gaming stuff, but we're just going to add new stuff. We're going to do movies and TV show reactions. We might do reviews or stuff on manga books, if you're interested in that. I did want to do that, but I want to see how the anime does first. And then vlogs being the important stuff. And then I do want to do other stuff, but I have to think. I don't want to completely overload myself, because I get a little overstimulated when I do that sometimes. So I just want to do a couple new things at a time and see, like, get adjusted and used to doing that before I add a lot more. But in your country, it's night or morning. Right now, it's like a midday. It's afternoon for us right now. It's actually specifically, it's 3:37 in the afternoon. So it's not like we got more than enough time before I actually have to go to bed. Okay, we got the gas. We have the second part. We are now gonna go over to the safe area. We're gonna get we're gonna fix the second part. We're gonna get the repair kit. You dead? Cool. We're gonna get the repair kit, and we're gonna go up towards the third part. And then once we get the third part and we get to the save, that's when we're gonna upgrade again. We're not gonna upgrade until we get the third part. By then, we'll have a lot more points to do a lot more upgrades. But yeah, all that stuff is coming soon. Vlogs, TV show reactions, movie reactions, possibly some manga readings or reactions, and then more unboxings. I do want to do more unboxings. So I think the biggest unboxing is probably going to happen towards the end of the year, because that will be like around Christmas. Like I couldn't do much for Christmas last year, but I do want to unveil my haul this year when I go. I'm going to pick up a lot of games that I decided to wait on. Currently, there's only 2 that I can think of that I decided to wait on, because I'm like, yeah, full price, absolutely not. I'm not going to buy those. I still need to pick up that SpongeBob game that came out last year that I haven't picked up, so I'll probably pick that up if it's got, like, a deal. But, yeah, definitely want to do something for that. Actually, correction. Your next unboxing that you guys can expect to see will probably be in September. Because I have every Spider-Man game on disc except for Spider-Man 2. I still need to get Spider-Man 2. But Marvel's Wolverine is a game I have been waiting to get for a while. I loved X-Men Origins Wolverine so much when it came out on the PS3 and the 360. And the people who made those games are making Marvel's Wolverine. And I love Wolverine. He is literally my favorite X-Men. I have to get that game on disc. It comes out in September, so you can see an unboxing for that game in September. I really hope it looks good. I'm expecting the whole disc to be like completely yellow. But yeah, bruh, you're not playing main story. I am. You have to get all the detonator parts to continue on in the main story, so what we're currently doing is getting all the detonator parts. We're on our way to the 3rd detonator part. And then once we get that, we can blow up the gate and we can start going on to the next area. We need to get every heal possible, so I'm going in here for this herb. Alright. Once we get to the Ark, which is the final area of the game, I think we have like a good 40 minutes and then we're kind of done. This game is very quick. We kind of already started the playthrough today where we were like almost about halfway through. Once we made it to this area, which is Raccoon City, we're already halfway through the game. So we're getting really, really close to the end, which is good.
Oh, fuck.
Gotta heal, gotta heal. Gotta reload, gotta reload. For anyone watching that hasn't been watching the last little bit of the playthroughs, I'm only mentioning it because I think I interpreted someone's question a little wrong. So if you guys want to see the story, like the cutscenes, you're not gonna see that in this playthrough. Definitely check out my playlist. I've already beat the game. This is my 7th time. So, if you want to see the story cutscenes and those important things, go check out the playlist. This is my Insanity playthrough, and to save time, I'm skipping the cutscenes. I've been doing that for the last couple playthroughs, just because I'm not going to rewatch the story. It would take me way longer to beat. So if you want to see the actual story, go watch my first original playthrough of it. I think it was like 7 or 6 parts. Of course I died. Assholes. If you want to go watch that, watch all those parts and then come back. Because this is just going to be me playing the game. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm going to skip all the cutscenes and stuff because I already beat it 6 times. And I just want to beat the game and get the trophy, get platinum, and then we can move on. I've already played the story, so I'm here to beat it on this difficulty, and that's it. We're not gonna watch the cutscenes. But if you want to watch the cutscenes, like I said, I recommend that you go watch my very first playthrough of the game. It's like 6 or 7 parts, and you'll get the story through that. Of course. Where did you come from, bro? Did that kill me? Alright, we're now getting the third detonator part.
Detonator parts.
So now we just gotta find our way back downstairs to go blow up that gate.
Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get.
I think we could do a couple upgrades now. Oh, 140,000? Points. Let's max this out. Let's max that out. I don't have 25k. We're almost there. So we'll come back. Let's save again. Okay. Now that we got the detonator, we just got to get all the way back down to street level to place it. So we're going to have a little sequence where we kill a ton of zombies, and we take an elevator down before we get to put the detonator. Oh, I should have killed these zombies first. Come on, come on, come on. What the? Threw something at me. Get up, get up. What? No! 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 Where did you come from? I killed the zombies behind me. We're skipping this. I don't need to see this whole death sequence, bro. Yeah, literally. Okay, my mistake. We gotta kill these 3 zombies up here. To have less of a problem later. He didn't die. God damn it. What the? Damn. Come on. Hold on.
Now for the other side.
Okay. Normally, I would ignore going to this save again, but we are on insanity difficulty, and I'm not going to risk us dying. So we're going to hit another save, so that if we die, we come back here, instead of having to do all that progress all over again. And then now we're going to go get the other side of that elevator down, so we can take it all the way down to go place this detonator. There's a heal right here. We're going to grab this. Quick. Alright, that was a little scary. I thought at one point I was going to get messed up, but we actually made it. We're going to pick that up. We're going to pick that heal up. Okay. Grab this.
Hopefully this thing still works. Now what? You'll have to take the next one.
Come on. Come on. It's like one or two more. Come on. There we go. We're dropping.
This is my lucky punch.
Oh, damn. They really did die on one. Okay. Okay, that was all of them. Let's go on. We're going to set the detonator. We're going to have a little motorcycle chase, and we'll be in the police station.
That's taking longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles.
All right, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes. This stage just keeps getting better and better. Pups could use more training.
Right? Nice. We're doing great.
So much for the direct route.
Shit. Gotta reload. No!
Again. Seriously.
I was not expecting him to hit me there.
I don't give up that easy.
There we go. There we go. All right, we're about to be at the police station. All right. Ran out of gas, so now we're going to the police station.
Can't believe it's still standing.
All right, let's do some upgrades. I don't know if we're going to be able to fully max out the Requiem now, because I do need to max out hatchets first. We have 26. I don't... Yeah, no. We need 35. Okay, so we'll come back. We're going to hit a save. We're officially in the RPD station right now, the police station, from RE2 Remake. So that's a nice callback. This area is really quick. You can finish this in like less than 5 minutes. Unless you're trying to get all the collectibles and stuff, then that's different, but it's really easy. You're gonna watch me do this really fast, because it's easy. You don't have to kill that cop. I mean, he will come for you, because he's a zombie. But, you know, I just headshot him. Done. That area is straight for collectibles if you want. If you don't care about collectibles or you already got them, you guys seen me do it 5 times. Get the mechanic jack. Go all the way back downstairs. There's a collectible upstairs here as well. And there is one down here as well behind the jack. Behind some books, there is a bobblehead. Once you got the jack, you can open both gates. You'll enter a cutscene, and we'll be playing as a new character. Before we switch back to Leon. Like I said, less than 5 minutes, you'll finish the police area. It's very easy. You don't gotta waste too much time with it. We're about to have a cutscene, and again, we're gonna switch to a new character. Skip that. Skip that. This area is going to take a couple minutes to beat. It involves a lot of hiding and collecting stuff, which takes time. And while we hide each time, we have to hide for like a minute to 2 minutes each time. So it is a little tedious. You have to be a little patient with it, but we will beat this pretty quickly as well. And then we'll be back to playing as Leon. And we'll be heading to the Ark, which is the final area of the game. And before the Ark, we'll have 2 boss fights, one with Mr. X and one with a plant, a giant boss plant. Alright, that was one of the places where we have to hide and just wait. We're about to leave. We're gonna have another one right after we get out of this room. We're gonna have another one where we're gonna have to hide for about a minute or two. And then after that, we'll have another one where we're waiting for a minute or two. And then we'll enter in a new area after that one. Alright, we hit a little checkpoint right there. Checkpoint save. When we get downstairs, we're going to have to hide under a table for about a minute or two because they're breaking out the window right there. And they're going to come and get us. So to avoid that, we're going to hide. Trust me, I've tried opening that door on the first playthrough. It doesn't open. You have to get them to open it, so you do have to hide. You can't just run in that room. You have to hide. Unfortunately. I'm back. Welcome back, God's Not Dead. Hey, you're back just in time. We're literally like an hour and a half away from the ending. So you'll be able to see me beat the game on insane difficulty. Or insanity. This is my insanity difficulty playthrough. We're going to see them. We're going to leave the room. We'll come back and they will have already spawned in the room. I don't always ask because I forget sometimes, but how everyone who's watching, how many times have you died? 3 times? I didn't die until I made it to the basement. In the basement, I died like 3 times. I haven't died since. Yeah, I haven't died since. So 3 times. I've died 3 times. Not bad, actually. Well, I have unlimited ammo and unlimited RPG on, so that makes things a lot more easier. I'm not wasting points on any gun. I'm just using the Requiem. It's very powerful, and I've been upgrading that. I'm doing good. Yes, I am. Thank you. I've just been upgrading the Requiem and the hatchets to max, because when you get to the Hunk boss fight, Hunk will die very quickly if you have your hatchets damage and power up to max. He will die very, very quickly. So what you want to do is have that maxed out when you get to that fight. We have to hide for the last time. And yeah, the Requiem is so powerful that I've just been upgrading the Requiem. I don't buy no shotgun. I only buy the rifle because you need it for the section with Grace a little bit. And when you're getting the second part for the detonator, you can use the RPG, but I recommend using the rifle because the RPG is like a missile. It just hits anywhere and it explodes. But with the rifle, you can directly aim for a headshot on a couple of them and avoid getting killed. So I only have the rifle, the Requiem, and the RPG. Every other weapon I don't buy, I don't do upgrades on. I don't do upgrades on the rifle, really. I've just been upgrading the Requiem and the hatchets. I was listening to Seizure of Power from the Resident Evil movie. Which one? Which movie? And I saw a comment that said that the song goes well with the Hunk boss fight. From this game? What Resident movie? What reason? What Resident Evil movie was it? You know what's funny? I'm actually glad we're playing Resident Evil 9 and we're talking about like the Resident Evil movies because you're about to. This is the first time I'm speaking about this, but I've already spoke and mentioned that I'm going to be doing movie and TV show reactions soon, probably around the summertime. Well, I'm going to name a couple of movie series and a couple TV series that I'm going to watch. And if you guys are interested, well, there you go. That's just me saying it from the first time. From the first movie, and yes, the hung boss fight in this one. Oh, interesting. I might have to play it while I'm doing this fight to see if it works. But, one of the series, again, since we're on the topic of Resident Evil, that I'm going to do for the Patreon, because I can't do it on YouTube for copyright and other issues, but I'm going to do the Resident Evil movie series. I don't think my fiance's seen it, and she probably won't want to watch it, because she doesn't like a lot of horror stuff, but... And it's not really that scary, but it has a little bit of blood. She might not want to watch it, but I plan on doing all the movies of Resident Evil as a reaction, letting you know what I thought about it, what I think did wrong, what I think they did right, the callbacks to the games, kind of like the breakdowns, and I'm gonna rank them when we get done with all of them. So I want to do that with a lot of movies and TV shows. I want to like kind of rank them and do breakdowns and stuff. If they're based off of a video game or something else, I want to do or a previous movie. I want to do callbacks. I just think it would be more entertaining than just watching them, right? So the Resident Evil series, I have all the movies, so we're gonna be doing that. I love Fast and the Furious, and with the last and final movie coming out next year or 2028, I don't remember what date they said again. I'm going to be doing those. I probably will wait until they have the last one out. The Sonic movies I've been wanting to do, I love Sonic, so you can expect those. With the new Mario movie coming out, I do want to do the Mario movie. All the Scream movies. I love horror, so you can expect a lot of horror series. I'm going to be doing Scream, Sinister, Halloween, the old ones, the new ones. I'm not a huge fan of Freddy Krueger or The Nightmare on Elm Street, so probably not that. We might do some Friday the 13th movies, just a couple of them. A lot of anime, TV shows, series, movies, you can expect that. For a TV series, I wanted to do Gotham, because that's one of my favorite shows, and I think it needs a lot more eyes on it. The Walking Dead, I mentioned that multiple times, is going to be a series I watch and react to with you guys. All of the Walking Dead series, the main one, the Fear the Walking Dead, the Daryl Dixon Show, Dead City, World Beyond. I'm doing the whole universe of Walking Dead. So if you love Walking Dead, you're going to get a ton of content from that. Or if you love zombies, you know. I'm trying to think. Movies, TV series. There is a show. I haven't shown my fiance. I haven't finished it, so a lot of it will be new to me. And that I've been wanting to do for the channel. It's an underrated show. It used to be on the NBC channel, and it's really great. It's called The Mentalist, and now it's a mentalist. You can look up the definition of it, but basically, in the series, there's this guy. I forgot his name. But he had a wife and family, and they were mysteriously murdered by this guy called Red John. I'm not going to spoil the show. I'm just going to give like a summary of it, okay? And because of that murder, he wants to find the killer. So the whole motive is him getting into some kind of police type of thing and kind of working with them, whether it's FBI, CIA, the city's police office, because that's where the crime happened, and he believes Red John stays in the city and does his crimes because he does his own research after his family is murdered, and he learns that Red John has been doing this for years, and he's not the only one. He was a target this time, so he ends up joining up with one of those groups to eventually find the killer, and that's the premise of the show. But basically, he's a mentalist. Now, what a mentalist is they can do anything. They could touch anything you've ever touched in life. A movie, a book, a cabinet, a piece of food, and they get all your memories from that. Almost like they're reliving your connection to that item, that book, that movie, and they live and they can feel your emotions, your feelings, your happy moments, your sad moments through it. And that's how they're able to determine if something tragic happened with that, if someone died, how that affected you, stuff like that. And this character is a mentalist, so he is great to this story because he helps solve a lot of murders leading up to finding out who the killer is, named Red John and stuff. Obviously, he finds him eventually, but wow, I'm gonna get smacked. I have to run. But basically, his traits help him, and it's a really underrated show, and it's really, 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 really great, and I recommend it. So that's just one of the like hidden shows that I don't talk about much, but is really good that you can expect me to react to. And I have like a lot more shows and a lot more series of movies. Probably want to do the Minion ones. I love Despicable Me and Minion movies. Dragon Ball, if you like anime, Dragon Ball, Naruto. I do want to do Solo Leveling. I've never seen Solo Leveling. I gotta watch it at some point. That would be a perfect time. A lot of other animes. The Duke of Death and His Maid. That is an underrated one. I think it deserves a lot of attention. It's a guy that was cursed by a witch, kind of when he was really young, and anything he touches dies. Food, women. So he can't find love. That's like the main premise. He will never love because anyone he gets close to, if they touch him or if he touches them, they die. So even his parents, they require him to wear gloves at all times. And even then, it's risky. So like that is a really great story. I've been rewatching Guy Has No Riz, right? I've been rewatching because I never finished it. I only watched up to the second season. But I've been rewatching Shield Hero, Rising of Shield Hero. Really great anime, underrated as well. So I'll be doing reactions to a lot of stuff, and as new stuff comes out that I get interested in, you can see more reactions for that as well. But yeah, definitely a lot of content when we start getting into the reactions of TV shows and movies that I have for you. I'm not kidding when I say I have 2 giant bins of movies and TV shows in my room with ideas and plans to show off a lot of them because they're so great. So, stay tuned for that. I'm struggling with the Mr. X fight. Should I pull out the RPG and just kill his ass? Yeah, he's gonna kill me if I don't. Eat that right in your heart, bro. But yeah, so when we get into those reactions, definitely stay tuned for a lot of content on that. Again, gaming will not disappear. We're definitely still going to be doing a lot of gaming content, so stay tuned for that. What console is the RE1 remake on? Oh my god, bro. Alright, I hate to break this to you and break it to myself because I'm sad. There is no RE remake at the moment. There's no Resident Evil 1 remake. They've only remade Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. So, they do have a remaster for Resident Evil 0 and 1. It's a remaster of the PS3 version of the game, or the PS2 version, my bad, of Resident Evil 2 and 1. Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0 that were on the PS1 and PS2, they have remasters of them. But the controls are not like these newer games. They're very hard. What are the remasters on? They're on PS5, they're on PS4. You could play them on those. They are Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0. It's not called remaster. I forgot what it's called. It's a collection. I forgot what it's called. And then the remakes, if you want to get Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake, they have a collection with all 3 games in it at a discounted price. Let me pause it real quick to look up Resident Evil 0 and 1. Resident Evil. I'm just going to search 0 and 1 will come up as well. Okay, so they're on PS4. There's not a PS5 version for it, but you can obviously play it on PS5. It's just called Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. But they're remasters. If you look at the description, they mention that they're remasters of the original PS1 and PS2 games. They're not remakes. Trust me. Oh, why are there spiders here? Oh my god, there were not spiders here before. I really wish they were remakes. They are currently... if you follow leaks and stuff for games and stuff, which I do, because I'm very interested in learning about a game's existence. I can't believe I died there. Before it happens. So they are currently working on a Resident Evil 0, a Resident Evil 1 remake, and a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. So anyone who has been asking for Code Veronica, a lot of Resident Evil fans have been wanting a Code Veronica remake. I personally have never played it, but I know the story of it. You play as Jill, and I think it's like the first or second. It's the second time you play as her, because the first time you play as Jill is in Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. And then again, it was in Resident Evil 3, so there isn't a lot of times where you play as Jill, but she is in Code Veronica, like, a lot, so you will see her in that game. But they're doing a remake for that. It's been in the works for, I think, the last 3 years, so they're currently working on that. And then Resident Evil 0 and 1, they are working on a remake for that. So whenever those come out, you can expect them, because I have not beat Resident Evil 0 or 1. I know the story, but the remastered versions of the game, the way they play, and the really bad, outdated controls are very hard to beat. So I haven't beat them, but I do know the story for them. Not to be mean, but I do not recommend Resident Evil 0 or 1, because, again, the way they play, and the outdated controls, and the point of view type camera angle, it's just bad. It's very bad. I don't like them for that reason, but I do love the story. On Resident Evil 0, I got really far in the game, but then I got stuck because of the bad controls and the outdated, like, way the game is played, and I could not beat a boss. I got stuck. I could not make it past that boss due to the bad controls and the bad camera angle. I kept dying, so I don't recommend those games at all. I recommend you reading up on someone explaining the story of what happened in those games and just hopping in a Resident Evil 2 remake. Because you're going to die a lot. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to be like, the game is ass. It's very hard, and I've had it for like 4 years, and I've really tried to beat them, but nah. They're hard. So I don't recommend them, but they're great. The stories are great, but if you can get past the controls and stuff, and you're pretty good at that stuff, then I recommend them. But if not, I recommend just looking up the story of someone explaining what happened, and then hopping into RE2 Remake. I normally don't recommend that for some games, but if the game is so outdated and the controls are bad, I cannot recommend that someone plays it. I just can't. It's a frustrating experience. So when it's like that, I will recommend you looking up like an explained of what happened and then skipping the games and moving on to something else. But very rarely do I do that, because usually a lot of companies start with their remakes with the first game in their series. But for some reason, Resident Evil thought it would be funny to make the most popular one, which also makes sense, which was 2. And they still have not done 0 or 1. I feel like after 2 you would do 0 and 1 before you moved on to 3 and 4, but apparently not. And from what I heard is the next remake we're going to get is 5. So they're not working on it from what I know, but it's going to be 5. I'm like, why are you doing all these games remake before you do Resident Evil 0 and 1? Bro, my god, that's the start of the story. Why would you not want to get people to play those first? It's beyond me, man. I don't know. But, hey, man, if you want to pick it up and you want to try to beat it, by all means, let me know how that goes. But I can't recommend it. Do it due to just the difficulty, man. It's brutal. It's very, very brutal, man. But if you enjoy it and you think you can do it, by all means, more power to you, bro. But, yeah, those are remasters. They're on PS4. If you have a PS5, they are playable on PS5. So, definitely check them out. They are good. Are the camera angles crap? Okay. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. They're not crap. But they were made in, like, 1996, bro. They're old games. So the camera angle back then for a lot of people was really good. And the games, the way they looked, the way they played was really good. You know, the models of characters, because back then we didn't have the technology we have now. So we didn't have the option to have a better camera angle. We didn't have the option to make the characters, you could see their sweat, you could see the very fine lines of hair strands. Like, we didn't have that. But we do now. So if you go back and play them, they look bad. The story is still good, but the camera angle, what the hell killed me? The camera angles are like a bird eye point of view. The easiest way to explain that is the camera is way up in the sky, and it's pointing down to your character. And that's the whole game. You have to walk around with the camera like that. It's very, very hard to navigate certain areas. It's very hard to do some boss fights without a camera angle. It's hard to see if the zombie's going to sneak up on you and kill you or anything because of the camera angle. And the shooting mechanics and stuff are bad, so the combat is bad because it's an old-style shooting. You're going to die a lot. You don't have a lock-on aim. You can shoot and hope you can hit the enemy, but you will probably miss a lot of shots. The healing items are very, very, very minimal. Now, that's normal for survival games, right? But because this was an older game, they made it very brutal. It was less forgiving. So you'll find like a heal every like 20, 30 minutes. I'm not kidding. A giant plant is also in Resident Evil 2. You're right, it is. And that fight was a little bit more annoying than this one. But yeah, like, they're not really dog crap. They're just bad because we're not in 1996 anymore. There should have been a remake for those games, like, a long time ago. And they're working on it now, and that's cool. But I don't know why it took them so long. Like, I feel like we should have got Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 remake before we got Resident Evil 3 and 4 remake. Like, 2, I get it. It's the most popular, even though I still think they should have started with 0 and 1. It's the most popular. It makes sense. But to do Resident Evil 3 and 4 afterwards, instead of going back and being like, we should do Resident Evil 0 and 1 first, I don't understand the decision-making on that one. I just do not. I think it was a bad decision. Because you have 4 remakes out now, and you still don't have a story of the remakes of how the story began. So it's a shame. And again, because of that, who is shooting me? Something is shooting me. I found him. Because of that, Resident Evil 0, what is Resident Evil 0 about? So it shows off how the outbreak first started. And it shows up a lot of these important characters and what is their connection to the outbreak and everything like that. I found out who was killing me. So it's a very important game to Resident Evil. It kind of explains everything right off the bat. And it kind of introduces a lot of characters that are part of what's going on. It introduces Umbrella for the first time, so you get to see this evil corporation. It basically explains how it all started. And if you don't play it, you're missing a lot. But they do explain a lot in Resident Evil 2 Remake and stuff like that. But I recommend playing it for the story. But the combat is, like I said, it's so frustrating. And the camera angle is so outdated and bad that it is hard to play the game. Like, you can enjoy it a lot, but because of the camera angle and stuff, it makes it really hard to finish. Because it's a brutal game because of the camera angle and the combat. So if you can get past that and beat it, then by all means play it. But I've tried to go back and finish it, and I just can't. It's too damn hard, man. It is too hard. But I like the story. It's very great. So, at least the story is good. They're gonna kill me if I don't. I'm gonna get distance.
Stuff's not bad.
I'm using this RPG on this planet here. But yeah, the story is great, just like every Resident Evil game. It's just, it's very difficult to recommend because of the difficulty and the camera angle and stuff. So, yeah.
Stubborn lead, aren't you?
It is also the very first game you'll play as Jill, so you get to meet her character for the first time. And you get to see how she becomes this great soldier. And by the time you get to Resident Evil 3 Remake, you understand now why she's so tough, why she has some trauma. Like, you will understand fully. She'll start to have nightmares. You'll understand why she has nightmares. So, yeah. It's also where you get to, like, meet Spencer, and you get to see how evil he was. Because he was the main character for Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. And then he died, so you never saw him again. Wonder how long it takes to beat all the RE games from Resident Evil 0 to Resident Evil Requiem. I have a simple answer for you if you're willing to listen. Go watch Penguin Zero's playthrough. He has played all the Resident Evil games back to back on his channel. He did it before Requiem came out. I don't know if he did it for Requiem, but he went back and he played all the old Resident Evils, the mainline ones, not all the spin-offs like Umbrella Corps and everything. And he ranked them as well. And it's a long video because he plays every single one. It's a lot, right? But it is a very enjoyable experience. And even though I disagree where some of the rankings are for him, for the most part, I do agree with it. And he makes it enjoyable. You know, Charlie makes it enjoyable, bro. So, but yeah, he's a real one for that because I would do that, but I cannot beat Resident Evil 0 or 1. I just can't. And trust me, because I knew the way the game played, it was a little bit different than the newer Resident Evil games. I literally deliberately started the game on easy, and I cannot beat it. Like, on easy, like, that should tell you just how bad the camera angle and the controls are. I can't beat it on easy. Neither one I can beat. Like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. So hopefully when they do the remakes, it fixes it and I can finally see the story. Even though I know it, but like for the first time after playing it, so. What the? He made it past the RPG? Come on. Come here, you bastard. What did he drop? There was a jump scare in the first Resident Evil movie that scared me as a child. Which one was it? I love the movies, man. I know they are loosely tied to the games. And they follow like a different main character. And some of the characters that appear in there are to be like some of the main characters in the games and stuff like that. And some are from the games and they die quickly. But with all that being said, it's in the world of Resident Evil, and I just love it. I love them. They're really good. And I'm going to be honest, between you and me, I know a lot of people disagree, but I think Mila Jovovich did a damn good job in those movies. I really do. When I first saw her, I was like, okay. I think she was new to acting. Like, I think she had done a couple movies before getting into the Resident Evil series, but I don't think she was like as mainstream as she is now. She did a damn good job in those movies. It was some girl in a tube full of orange liquid, and she suddenly puts her hands on the glass. Oh, that scene. Yeah, that one was wonderful. I'm being sarcastic, but yeah. No, look, there is a scene in, I don't remember which Resident Evil movie it was, but this one very, very much scared me, and it was the one, and it was very sad as well, so, it was where, I think it was the third movie. It's where Alice, the main character, which is played by Mila Jovovich, is, ooh boy, there's a liquor. She's put in the simulation world where she believes the apocalypse never happened. They kind of wipe her memory because the previous movie she had an incident where she got knocked out, so they wiped her memory. They kidnapped her and wiped her memory. They being Umbrella, and they put like this. It wasn't really like an AI, but they put like this voice in her head called the Red Queen. And it was meant to control Alice, but Alice was more stronger, so it didn't control her. And then eventually we find the Red Queen, we stop her. And the Red Queen is based off of someone's daughter, I guess the president or something. And the president's daughter is the good version of the AI it was supposed to be meant off of. But Umbrella got on the hands of it, and they turned it into something evil. Regardless, she's put in the simulation, and she's living like she has a family, a husband and a daughter. And the daughter is the good version of the Red Queen, okay? And the husband is another character that ended up dying in another movie that she loved, but she didn't expect to see back again. So it's like she's reliving life, and she's forgetting everything that happened before. Well, she slowly, throughout the movie, gains her memories back. But funny enough, to give her more trauma, they put her in the simulation, and after a couple days of happiness, an apocalypse happens in that small little simulation dome that they have, and she sees her daughter get bit and die. But realizes that wasn't the real one; it was a clone because there are multiple clones of her. Realizes it wasn't her daughter, that she's in a simulation, and her husband dies trying to save them. It's like it was a different approach to a Resident Evil movie that I wasn't expecting. I loved it, and like the first 30 minutes of the movie was just that area, and it was very sad because even she bonded with a neighbor and stuff, so you got to see like a real apocalypse was happening, and they did a really good job at making you feel like she had lived in this world for a really long time, and then this is the first time she's seen this apocalypse when that wasn't the case. So I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, we're killing you, Hunk. You ain't gonna kill me. But yeah, it's really sad. It's dark. It's very scary because it really puts you into like that old style of horror. You know, so many horror movies now with zombies do the same old cliche stuff. This one did something different and unique. How did he kill me, bro? I felt like he was about to die, bro. That's bullshit. But well, I almost killed him, so we'll do it again. But yeah, if you remember what number Resident Evil movie that one was really scary and was really great. The fight with Hunk would go good with Seizure of Power. Yeah, I'll have to listen to it. Next time I play it on my own, I'll listen to it while playing this boss fight. Like, I'll mute the game, I'll play the song, and I'll see how it goes against the boss fight. This fight, though, is annoying, bro, because Hunk's... The pairing they want me to do for Hunk is very, it's precise. I literally have to be on my A game. I'm dead. Just skip. Yeah. I was able to get the axe maxed out on attack damage. I just gotta get the pairing down so I can kill him fast.
I heard you were a smart ass.
Fuck you, Hunk.
Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. I'll show you.
I'm gonna heal again because I'm not taking the chance. Come on, come on, come on. That's halfway through the fight. I think we just gotta get him a couple more times to win. You're getting close to beating this on Insanity. Come on. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna take one hit and I'm gonna follow him. He is gonna run like a little bitch. Oh, he shot me? Yo, you're a bitch. I know he could do that. I wasn't expecting him to do that. What a bitch. He's like, man, I can't kill him. Shoot him. Bastard. Fucking bastard, bro.
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about the autograph?
I heard you were a smart ass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. I'm sweet.
Hunk is from RE2, right? Yes. He is also from a game called Umbrella Corps. I think in that one, he's also from Operation Raccoon City, I think. But you get to explore his story a lot more in those games than this game. Where the only way people would know him is if they played RE2. They're like, oh, that's Hunk. If you haven't played any of those other games, you won't know much about Hunk other than he's a mercenary. Bro, what? See, please tell me I have enough heals to keep healing. That was my last heal. How many times does it take to kill him? Usually it's about 4 or 5 hits to get halfway through the boss fight, and then it's like 2 hits. If you get some good hits in, like you parry really well, it's like 2 hits after that. But the fight can last longer depending on the difficulty, so...
I heard you were smart ass.
You have to see two little scenes like this. This is the first scene. The second scene is where he trips him, and then the final scene is where he kills him.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, see, this is the second scene where he trips him, and then the final one is where Leon just kills him and executes him. You have to see all three of those scenes before he ends up dead. Oh, and this one, my bad. Where he gets grabbed. And where he gets grabbed means he's almost dead. Because this is like last resort type thing he's trying to do. I'm gonna have to try to not let him escape this time. Damn it, I should have healed. I should have healed, man. I thought I got my parries down. It's crazy because I feel like I can only hit him once before I have to parry again. Because if I go for 2 hits, he's gonna hit me. See?
I heard you.
There's the first one. Dude, I knew this part was gonna be very hard on Insanity difficulty. I knew it.
Oh, sweet.
I was prepared for it though. I'm like, I'll get the damage up to max so he dies quickly. I knew it was gonna happen. Should I heal? Yeah, I'm not taking chances, guys. We're gonna heal. Just in case he actually damages me. How many heals do we have? We have 2.
Sneaky bastard.
Dude, what? I saw where you went.
Get along.
Oh, we did too. Hold on. Heal.
Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this.
No! Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna kill me. I was like, no! Oh, you're a bitch, bro. Again? Scared. There we go. He's dead. He's dead. GG, bro. Oh my god. I was scared that he was going to hit me and kill me right there. Yeah. Alright, okay. I think that was the last hardest thing we're going to have to deal with in this playthrough. Oh my god. I'm doing great. And I still got 2 heals. Well, I got 1. Oh, shit. No. I should have healed. I wasn't expecting them to come in. Please don't make me do that fight again. Okay, cool. Well, you put me right into dying. I'm gonna heal right after. Heal, bro! I pressed the animation to heal. I wasn't expecting no elite guards there. Leon. Oh, I didn't pick up the heal. We're gonna have to run. Were Leon and Hunk once friends? No, they didn't know each other. Were those the only 2? I need another heal. One of y'all had to have dropped a heal. Come on, man! Just in case those weren't the only 2, I'm pulling out an RPG. Bastard still killed me after I shot him. You know what? Nah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not playing this game. I was not expecting some soldiers. Okay. I was not expecting some soldiers to come and kill me, bro. RPG all the way. Fuck you guys. Literally. Nah, player. I'm not playing this game with you. Why would I shoot you when I have an RPG? Why would I shoot you? That would be stupid.
Should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Okay, cool. We're about to switch to Grace. This one might be a little bit hard because we're not going to have the Requiem gun. But I think if we can get past this part, we will be great. Because then we'll be back to Leon for the final time. And then we'll switch back to Grace just for a little walking scene. And then, boom. That's it. Platinum trophy. I mean, trophy platinum. Ending completed. I really am interested though to see how long it took me to beat the game on this difficulty. If I beat this in under 4 hours, I'm gonna be surprised because this is the hardest difficulty. That means I could have beat this game with the 4-hour trophy. It's crazy. I really do want to see. Gonna do the destroy ending again for this? Yeah, because I just don't want to deal with a boss fight. I want to be a little cocky though, and just for the sake of it, I'm gonna save right before we get to the scene. Like with Leon, I'm gonna save right before we go on the elevator, and then switch to Grace for the final time. I want to save then so that I can possibly try the boss fight on the good ending, and if I win, then I win. We're still good, but I do want to do the ending, the bad ending, just to get it done quick. But I do want to try the good ending, because I'm very interested to see how quick I can beat the boss. I think if I just put an RPG, he's going to be dead. But another part of me also doesn't believe that's the case. I just want to test it out to see. So I think we might do a save to do both endings. I don't want Leon to die. Neither do I, bro. Neither do I. But he's not going to, because that was the bad ending. So that's not the real canon ending for Leon. We're only saving because I don't trust that I'm not going to die in this section. Alright, you know what? I want to do a little bit of predictions. This part with Grace, do you guys think I'm going to die? If that's a yes, if it's a no and you believe in me, thank you, you're a real one. If not, and you actually do believe I'm going to die, how many times do you think I'm going to die in this section with Grace? Before we pass, really? My fiance said 1100. Bruh. Oh, there we go. GG's. There's the first time. I gotta reload. Oh my god, I was kidding! Well, there's one. There's one. There's the first death. I'm gonna be honest, I think I could do this in less than 5 deaths. It's gonna be difficult, but I think I could do it in less than 5 deaths. Because the lickers still, like, I have unlimited ammo, so the lickers are still gonna die quickly. I just can't miss a lot of shots. And if I aim for the head, they're gonna die really, really quickly. I'll probably only waste like 15 bullets. I'm gonna wait for him to go down so I don't miss any shots.
Can't see.
Okay, he's not dead. Oh, okay. Insanity difficulty with Grace. You can only take 1 hit. Good to know. Good to know. I might have to bust out the Molotovs for this fight. This is a reason why I saved a lot of items. Oh, they're gone. No way! Y'all took my Molotovs and my bombs away from me? How dare you? I could do it. I know I could. That's number 2, right? That was number 2? Yeah. I can do it. Once I figure out how to kill these lickers fast, we got it. I think once they start getting ready to leap at me, I should stop shooting and run away. I'm trying to get a full nothing but headshot bullets on them. Because that's what's going to kill them. Yep, I'm dead. Dude, what? That's 3? Oh boy. At this point, I don't think we're going to do 5. They said Molotov? Psh, nah. Yeah, they literally took it out of my box. I have stashed over the last like 4 or 5 playthroughs about 10 to 11 Molotovs in the box, and about the blue ones, the acid ones, I've stashed about 7. None of them are in the box. It's almost like they removed them for this difficulty, like they're not usable. It's bull crap. Cause Grace's machine gun sucks, bro. Like, the bullets are not high powered, they're only high in, I'm dead. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to do this. 1 hit, and the guns ain't killing. I would have to sneak past them. And even then, it's gonna be annoying, because I just want to breeze through it. I don't want to have to sneak around these assholes. Damn it, this is gonna, like, lower the time it's gonna take me to beat this. Alright, well, might as well do it now and get it out of the way instead of continuously dying. That's number 4. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We have to grab that herb that's right there behind the freaking liquor no matter what. so we can have an extra heal. Not that it matters. One hit and we're dead.
Can't see.
And we're gonna sneak past this one. The second one is harder to sneak past because I get aim for the crotch. It's the weak point. I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure it's the head with the brain. But we're gonna sneak past this one. This one's easier to sneak past. We're gonna get the herb. The second one is hard to sneak past because again, patient, because it's on the ceiling. No, we're cooked. That zombie gave our position away. Hey. Oh my lord! No, 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 no. But anyways, I get impatient. I don't want to walk slowly past it. I want to sprint past. Please, 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 just let me sprint past. Because once I get the key, I can save again. Do you hear him? Do you hear him pitter-pattering behind me? No, 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 no. Don't get grabbed. No, no, no. Wait. I'm alive. I'm alive because he grabbed me. Heal. I need that knife. I actually need that knife. I'm not kidding. Die, die. Give me my knife. Give me my knife. Fuck it. I'll come back. No, 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 no. No. Why did I heal? No, back away. I was so close. I got the key and I was almost out. You fucking bastards. Literal fucking that area is annoying. It's so annoying and stressful. I lost my knife and they couldn't even let me make it out alive. And then I panicked and accidentally wasted a heal. Dude, I can't give up though. I can't because we're right at the end. We are literally like 20 minutes away from beating this game. I cannot just give up. I can't. I'm dedicated. I don't care if this takes me 2 hours. I'm right here, bro. I made it this far. I've gotten every other trophy. I cannot give up on the last one. Not when we're 20 minutes away from beating this ending. I can't. I'm dedicated. If I gotta take this slow and patiently, I'm gonna do it. I have to. Okay. I was not expecting that. Thank you for letting me make it through. I gotta kill this zombie. I have to kill one. Go, go, go. No, 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 come on now. Don't, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck these liquors, bro. Dude, those are the only ones killing me. The other zombies can grab me, and I still have 2 hits before I die. The liquors hit me once, I'm dead.
Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
I would just kill them, but I can't. The time it takes me to run away and everything. You know what? I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try some, because these are the only ones that are giving me a problem. Please, 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 bro, just die. Oh my god. Yo, I might have to put some. I'm not. This is a joke, obviously, but I might have to put some mods in and get an RPG for Grace for this section. Lord have mercy, bro.
Warning.
This part is gonna break me, man. This ending part with Grace is gonna break me. I don't know why they made her so fucking useless in this game. Her weapons suck, even with infinite ammo. Nothing. No good damage. They suck. Why? Why, bro? The only parts that are easy and good are when she has Leon's freaking Requiem gun. I'm gonna wait till he has a distance away, and then I'm gonna kill him. Because no matter what, that other zombie is gonna get my position away. And if I could get a ton of bullets in, I might be able to kill him. Okay, I'm running. I'm running. I'm reloading. I'm gonna turn around and kill him when I'm done. Where is he? Okay, I killed one. Hold on now. That's one down. If I can kill the second one, this area should be much easier. That motherfucker was the only problem. I just don't want to get jump scared by the other liquor. And I already know you're gonna fall over, so I'm about to kill you. Come on, liquor. Follow me. I need that other liquor to come follow me. I'm running. Ooh, hold on. You missed. You tried to swipe and you missed. I'm getting a good distance. I did it. I killed both of them. Oh my god. No, no, no. Actually, just in case, I'm saving. So that if I die, I come back to the two fucking liquors that are the bane of my existence dead. Because, nah, man, no. I don't know how I did that. I got lucky. That's what happened. Or maybe I figured out how to outsmart them. Whatever the case is, they're dead. Those were the only two killing me. They're dead. Now I can kill the others, no problem. And then I can grab the key, and then the next time we come back here, it'll be easier. Lord have mercy, bro. Why? Why? That took way longer than I wanted it to take, but now that they're done, this area should be a lot more easy. Look how easy it is to just blast that dude. What I'm also going to do is grab the 2 acid bottles, because I'm going to need them the second time around when I come. There won't be any liquors, but there are going to be a ton of these regular zombies that come through the door that try to kill me. And to avoid that, we're going to have the acid bottles that are slowly weakening and damaging them. There's going to be 1 or 2 zombies here. We are going to kill them, because when I come back, I don't want to deal with them. I want to say this is the good and bad thing about... Okay, there's 3 of them. There was only 2. This is the good and bad thing about Insanity difficulty is they have a lot of the same things from the previous difficulties, but the one thing... Oh, you can't open this door. Ah, that's new. The one thing that is different is they'll... That scared me. I thought I got grabbed. The one thing... I thought I heard a liquor spawn. The one thing that's the same is a lot of the enemies will be the same. And then the one thing that is different is they'll add more enemies. So it keeps you on your toes because you're like, I killed them all, la 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 la. And then you find out, no you didn't, because they added 3 more zombies or 3 more liquors specifically for this difficulty. Okay, now that we got the key, I had to save because there's another liquor down here. I know this. We got the key. We just got to open this area. There isn't a liquor down here? That is actually a big surprise. There's usually always a liquor on the wall right here. I'm not complaining, because those guys are tough. Oh, I lied. Somehow he went all the way down to the safe room. Wait. No. No! I'm glad I saved, though. I thought I was going to kill him before he got the chance to come to me. I was wrong. But look, we got the key, so we're like a good 30% done with this area. I feel like that was the hardest part. And I know I'm lying because the next area is very, like, an enclosed space. And we're going to have a lot more liquors to deal with. I'm running. No! I did not think he was going to hit me from that distance. God damn. It's just the liquors, guys. The other zombies are easy to take. It's just the liquors, man. They kill us in one hit. I don't want to use an acid bottle already on him, but I'm about to get a ton more, so... Did he die instantly? He did! Okay, that's good to know. When we encounter more liquors. The acid bottles kill them instantly. Good to know. Okay, let's grab this key card. The first area should be easy. There's no lickers. We killed the lickers. All we gotta do is deal with a couple zombies and grab the first orb, which is why we're gonna do that area quick. The second area for the white orb is gonna be the problem. That one is gonna have a ton of lickers, specifically 4, unless they added more, and those are gonna give us a bit of a problem, but I'm confident we got this. We made it this far. We found a way to get past that last part that was hard. We can do it again. We can do it again. I'm getting distracted by all the notifications that keep coming up on my phone. 1 second. Okay. Where am I? Okay, we're gonna hit a save again before we go for the first orb. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. I hate that this door doesn't open now on insanity difficulty. At least we basically killed all the zombies that were in this area. A couple more are gonna pop out when we come out this door. But that's fine. We are probably gonna get another acid bottle in this door. Kill that zombie. We got a Molotov. Not an acid bottle. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's look around. I don't need that. What's that? Okay, here's the first orb. If we can save after we get this orb without dying, then we're about 50% through the grace section. No. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to use the Molotov. I am not done. Well, maybe not use a Molotov and just kill them. 2 of them were already blasted to shit. No! Oh, no. There's more of them. There's more of them. Molotov time it is. Molotov time. There's more of them. I thought there was only those 3. There's more. Shit. One is behind me trying to kill me. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? One of them had my knife. Right there. Shh. We did it, though. We got the part. Go back to the next area. Hit a quick save. And we're about halfway through this area with grace. Oh boy. I'm glad there is another save when, like, right where you get the second part. Because I believe I can make it to the second part. But escaping with the second part is going to be a little bit tough. So there is a save right there just in case I end up dying. However, you can go through the top of the area once you get the second part. And that's a quicker way to avoid a lot of the liquors. So I might try that and see if that works better for me. We do have a lot more heals with grace, which is good. We do need them. Specifically, we have 1 full heal and 1 small heal. We're going to use the small heal right now, so we can be fine. So we do get grabbed. We still have another grab in us. I was not expecting a zombie in here, actually. I hope there's at least 1 heal in here, bro. Probably 1 in the safe, but nada, bro. Oh, there is. I need to open this safe. Actually, there are. There's a Molotov and I think 2 acid bombs in here. Normally, I would ignore it. For the last playthroughs, I've been ignoring it, but nah. For this difficulty, I need the Molotovs and the acid bombs, especially for the amount of liquors we're about to encounter. It's 20-0-70, right, left, right. 20-0-70. Got it. There's an empty bottle. Should we grab the blood thing so we can craft some more? I didn't think we'd need to, but I think for this difficulty, we might just need to do that. Because they give it, if you make it the whole game without grabbing it, they just give it to you right here. So I'm thinking we should do it just to guarantee we win. I didn't think we would need to, but I've been wrong before.
Ways to go.
But there's a lot of blood around us, so maybe we should collect some blood so we can craft like another Molotov or something. Never thought we'd be back to using this again, but we need it. I think we have a good amount of acid bottles. I think we're gonna do one Molotov cocktail, and then we have enough blood that if we get another empty bottle, which if there is still an empty bottle in this area where we have the last upgrade pouch, then we can make another acid one. Which we're probably gonna have to, because I think I want to use another acid bottle on the small liquors up here. I think I might want to. No, actually, yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot him for the first time, and lure him out to follow me, and the second liquor will follow as well. And when they're both close together, I'm gonna throw the acid bottle on both of them, because then will save me an extra bottle of wasting. And then there will be more liquors coming out after that. But I think we can kill those, no problem. Now, here comes the liquors. Here's my setup. I got the bottles ready. Ooh, I did it. First try, too. GG's, losers. Yeah, you ain't stopping me from beating this. I'm beating this shit. I've come this far. I have to. And again, if we can just make it to the second key item, the eyeball or the orb, there is a save right there. Yeah, if I get an empty bottle, we'll be able to grab it. There's another heal right here. You'll love to see. There are more liquors up ahead. So I'm glad I have another acid bottle, but I really do need another empty bottle just in case. And I think there is one in here with the upgrade, the pouch upgrade, the final one. Oh my god, I was not expecting a zombie to be in there! I gotta run. I was not expecting a zombie to be in there. Dude, really? I just created that heal. Well, I still got 2 heals, so I think I'm good. This is the last time you play as Grace. So I think I'm chilling. I'm blasting him. You bit me, you're gonna get fully blasted, bro. Give me my knife back. Dude, what? Y'all think that other liquor over there heard me? I think we're good. There's an empty bottle. There's our pouch upgrade. I'm so tempted to run back to the base right now and save, because I'm worried I'm gonna die. Yeah, let me get another bottle of acid. Those work way better. I'm actually genuinely scared. I hope there's not a zombie in every one of these. I'm literally backing up. I'm scared, bro. There's usually a zombie here. Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna lure him my way, so I don't alert the liquor. Come here, buddy. Yeah, come here. You see me. Come on. You're not gonna grab me, but you can try. All the way over here, away from Mr. Liquor, so I can kill you silently without having to die. Ain't that wonderful? Oh, you want me to die? Guess what? It's not happening, playa. I've come too far. Come on. Come on, I got 2 of your buddies here. They're waiting on you. This is just horrible. Alright, I'm blasting you. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. I was actually expecting you to try to leap at me, but It don't matter, because you're dead. Where's my knife? Gracias. Okay, so... Y'all see that liquor? Y'all see the liquor? I don't know what to do. I want to kill him, but I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him. So... Guys, my cat literally farted right now, and I had to give him a lecture because it smells really bad, bro. Yeah, can you take him to the restroom, please? Jesus Christ. I wasn't gonna... A fun fact, in case you were already noticing, I wasn't gonna use both bottle of acids. But I saw 2 liquors, and I wasn't taking any chances since I'm right here from the key, the next key item, and there's a save up there. And I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. I'm using both bottle of acids. I was just not taking a chance. And there's a door right here that I'm afraid has a zombie in it. I'm not taking the chance. I want to do it for a heal, but we got 2. We don't need to. We don't need to risk it. We don't. Now, the only part I'm worried about... Okay, no, there's no zombies in here. Cool. I was a little worried that there might be some zombies in here. Luckily, there's not. I wish I could create another bottle of acid, but I'm kind of cooked. Alright, we got the second key part. We got another heal. Great. That makes up for it, because I was going to check that door over there for a heal, and I didn't need to, because there's one in here. Okay, we got both key items now. We're going to hit a save just in case we die. We're officially 75% through Grace's side. Again, this is the last time we play as Grace. We are in insanity difficulty. And trust me, it is insane. It really is. I was going to go up top, but I've killed everything down here. So I'm just going to take the bottom area where there's nothing to kill me. Up there I saw 2 liquors, and I'm not going up there to get bit. Or possibly killed before I can get to a save. But all the bodies down here, they've been killed, so that's a safer bet. We're going to go up here. I don't have any bottle of acid, so I actually might be cooked in this section. But I'm going to let them take damage. I'm going to run. I am very, very scared. If I'm lucky, one of them at least died. If I'm not, we might have to run past them. I killed one, actually. I'm killing both. I'm not risking it. We were able to kill one of them, though. The fire did damage them, though, so that actually helped. I didn't think it was going to do nothing. Because the Molotovs work better for the zombies, and the bottle of acids work better for the liquors, but the Molotov did weaken them. So I was able to get the kill on both. Nice! Yes! Yes! I'm so happy for myself, because this was not easy. Oh, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm actually genuinely cooked. I was not expecting a third liquor. Are you serious? This is over. If he hits me once, we are cooked! No, please no. Not after all this. Please no. Not after all this. Come on now. Please no. He's almost dead. I got enough damage on him. Where is he? Y'all see him? Where'd he go? Come on, man. I'm actually scared, bro. Luckily, they're blind. So technically, I could sneak past him if he's still down here. Did he run all the way back up? Let's hope he's still down there so I can run past. I think he ran back up here. Yep, he did. Yes! Yes! Ooh! Let's go! Please tell me that was the last one. No more liquors, please. You surprised me with just having a new one, a third one. I don't need a fourth one. Cool. Just in case, because I'm not taking chances again. I could just put the key cards and go into the cutscene and start back as Leon. I'm not doing that. I'm saving just in case. This is insanity difficulty. You've got to be insane to not save when I get the chance. Okay, so now we're going to put the orbs in. We're going to have the cutscene, and we're going to play as our final time for Leon. Man. Platinum, here we come, boy. I am ready. Leon sections are much more easier. Obviously, he has two of the most overpowered weapons, that being the RPG and the Requiem. And we have unlimited ammo, so Leon section is going to be way more easier. Yeah, we hit a checkpoint there with Leon. Nice. Alright. Alright, anyone watching, I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm already suffering, but I'm going to leave it up to you. Since we're right at the end. What do you guys want to see me do? Do you want to see me do the bad ending or the good ending? The bad ending just goes straight to credits. The good ending, I still have to do a boss fight. I'm only asking because I can't decide for myself. And I'm feeling a little bit generous since we're actually doing really well and we're right here at the end. Oh, instead of a zombie, you put a liquor here. It's not going to matter. A headshot is still killing him. Dummy.
Oh, shit.
We're going to hit a save here with Leon. If anyone wants to see the boss fight just to see how hard it is on the difficulty, then you can tell me the good ending. If not, I'm going to do the bad ending. I skip a boss fight, skip another pain in the neck, and then we get to beat the game pretty quicker. Okay, this gun is maxed out. The hatchets are good. We're good. We don't need to... Oh, actually, you know what I should do, just in case? Since I have the points, let's do the body armor upgrade 2. Yeah. They have an upgrade 3? Yeah, give me that upgrade 3. You kidding? Alright, and then we're gonna hit a save. Right there, bro. Right there. Come on, Leon. Let's go. I wonder how long I have been streaming this for, though. Let me check real quick. 3 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, yeah, that's about what I thought. I thought it would at least take us about 3 hours to finish the rest of the game. So that's not bad. We're going to finish it a little bit before 4 hours, which is pretty good. Nice. Well, as long as we don't die a lot in anytime soon, we'll beat it in less than 4 hours. We're gonna have some liquor scenes right here. Y'all thought you were gonna catch me off guard. Not Leon. You'll catch me off guard with Grace, and I'll panic with Grace. Because Grace can't do nothing. But with Leon, I'm a beast. You ain't catching me off guard with Leon. Absolutely not.
Haven't changed much. Oh, yeah.
What the? Did y'all hear that? Was that a liquor? What the? No liquors in this room? Okay. I mean, that's a good thing. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting 2 liquors right in my face. Oh boy. Hello. There's a liquor. He's coming. I countered. Yeah. Tried me, bro. You tried me and you failed. You failed. Panicking. No! Ow, what the? Fucking bastard. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. We're about to get the key card with Leon. Y'all know what I said we were gonna do. We're gonna save. After we hold off and the elevator comes down, I'm just gonna save. Just in case. I want to do the opposite. Oh, not now, Leon. Not now, Leon. We're about to enter the control room with about 7 liquors. Not now. You better get your shit together. I'm not going in there till you heal. God damn it, Leon. You are fucking up. No liquors? No. You're fucking with me. The greats. Okay, well, we're gonna save. Because, I don't trust myself to not die. Something seems off about this, actually. I'm scared, bro. I'm genuinely scared. We're literally at the home stretch of the insanity difficulty playthrough. If we do the bad ending, we're home stretch. I think I might do the good ending, just to see how the boss fight is. What did I say? I knew it. Something didn't seem right. No, 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 no. Why would you lock the door? Why would you lock the door? Heal, bro.
Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Circuit repair functionality offline.
Okay. Well, we made it past the liquor part. Jesus.
Airflow monitor. Warning.
And we just got the regular zombie part. No, 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 not now. Not now, Leon.
Let's get this over with.
Come on. Leon. YOLO! Peace out, motherfuckers, bro.
Will arrive shortly.
We did it. Oh God, we did it. Okay, here's what we're doing. I'm re-saving so we don't have to do this next time. I'm gonna do the good ending just to see how hard the boss fight is, and then we're gonna reload a save and do the bad ending just to see how fast I would have beat this game.
I can't
if I just did the bad ending. Dude, this is it. This is it. This is where we get our platinum trophy. Damn, this difficulty was a pain in the ass, though. I'm not gonna lie. It is very stressful and it is very difficult. Like, it's way easier with Leon, but it's still a challenge with Leon because they throw more zombies and more enemies and more bigger enemies at you because they know Leon has that ammo and firepower. And Leon, you can literally beat him. Like, you can beat his sections without dying at all because he has a counter with his hatchets. Where Grace, she doesn't have that counter. I don't know why they didn't give her a counter with her knife. She doesn't have a counter. She doesn't have a parry. She just dies. It's so unfair, bro. Man, and to think on PC, I have to do this all over again. The insanity difficulty. Actually, where am I on PC? On PC, I think I'm in, I barely made it to, I finished the orphanage part with Leon. I think I'm on the Mr. X boss fight? I'm trying to remember where I am with Leon. I mean, where I am on insanity difficulty on PC. I think... I know I finished the Chloe part with the orphanage. Let me boot it up. I have my PC right here. I just gotta turn the screen on to see where I'm at. Because I want to see how much stress I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm not right at the end like I am right here with the arc. So I am going to have to do a little bit of the arc on PC, but for the most part, I think I almost beat it. I know I 100% passed the part where Leon has to fight the elite soldiers. I think I'm playing as Grace, like where we have to get the key cards. So I'm right at the end of like the arc part, but still, bro. Oh no, I'm not. I'm actually at the orphanage. Like, I'm literally at the orphanage. Okay. So, for this one, we're gonna do the good ending. We're gonna do a boss fight. I just want to see how quick it takes us to beat Victor. Like, I want to see if I just shoot an RPG if he's gonna die in one hit. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
If he does, that's gonna be hilarious. If he just dies in one hit.
This is it.
Alright, boss fight. Oh, so yeah, you beat his section immediately by just doing the RPG. And then we enter the actual main big boss fight. And that's it. 2 RPGs. 2 RPGs and he is done. Final boss fight, 2 RPGs, insanity difficulty, game over. What? This is crazy! That just shows you how powerful the RPG is. We're gonna skip the cutscene. Wow. How long did it take me to beat it on insanity difficulty? I want to see the time card. Let's see. We got Remarkable Agent, the trophy for insanity, and we got Requiem. Obtain all trophies, platinum for Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Requiem. Oh my god, I beat it in less than 4 hours. I could have done the 4-hour trophy on this. Yo. Dude, that's because I did so many playthroughs that I already knew what to do. Dude, I'm impressed with that. I have to scan that, bro. Oh my god. Alright, now we're gonna reload it. And we're gonna do the other one. We're gonna do the bad ending, and we're gonna see, since we don't have a boss fight, how much quicker we would have beaten it if we didn't have that boss fight. That boss fight was quick. So I'm expecting only like a minute or two difference. Maybe like a minute and a half difference. That is hilarious, man. That is just crazy how easy it was to kill the final boss again on insanity difficulty. Dude, what? Why did he die so quickly? This game is so great, though. Anyone who hasn't played it, if you have a little bit of interest and you want to play it, I recommend it. Highly, highly recommend this, bro. This game is great, bro. It is such a love letter to Leon as a character. It introduces a really good character, actually, in Grace. And I'm going to mention it because I mentioned it when we first did our first playthrough. I did not like Grace at the beginning. But towards the end, she won my heart over. I think she's a really good main character, just like Leon. She's a nice polar opposite to Leon. Do I wish she could have been someone else like Claire or Ada? Yeah, I do. But I see what they were going with, and I still like it. Again, you know, wow. I can't believe I platinumed it. And I also can't believe that I'm going to be getting all the achievements on PC as well. That's how much I enjoyed this game. 2 consoles, 2 platinums, 2 trophy achievement collections. Because the game is just that good. Wow. Just wow. It's beautiful, man. Again, I can't highly recommend this game more than I already have. This game is fantastic, bro. And I recommend that if you're a huge Resident Evil fan, this is a must-have. Or a must-play. And if you have any interest in this game, again, it's a must-play. This is a hell of an experience. Like, I knew I was going to like it, but I did not know I would like it as much to get it platinumed. But it's a nice another Resident Evil platinum to my collection. Once again, I've platinumed RE2 Remake, RE3 Remake, RE4 Remake, RE7, and RE Village, which is Resident Evil 8. And now I've done RE9 / RE Requiem. That is just fantastic. Wow. And now with that being said, that wraps up Resident Evil 9's playthrough. We platinumed it, so there's not really much to do in it other than to come back a couple months later, maybe a couple years later when they announce the next Resident Evil game and just see how well it did. And if it still holds up, which it probably will. A lot of the games like the RE2, 3, and 4 remake, yeah, it's only like a 2-minute difference. The RE2, 3, and 4 remakes, those still hold up and I love them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Requiem. That was my playthrough for it. 7 playthroughs it took me to platinum the game. A lot of them were definitely speedruns. We officially got platinum as of this stream, or VOD if you're watching it after it ends. And it was a hell of an experience. I will say the only difficulty that really gave me a challenge when it came to platinuming it was the insanity difficulty playthrough. The beginning part was easy, except for even the part where you're running away from the girl at the beginning to get the battery open, to get the battery, and then go to the gate to put the battery in. The first time it was a little challenging, but then once I figured out what to do, it was fairly easy. Leon section's easy because he's overpowered. And Grace's sections are easy when you have the Requiem gun, but when you don't, like towards the end in the Arc base, it's very tough because she's very vulnerable. Like, she's not meant to just go blasting around and surviving. She's meant to conserve your health items, conserve your ammo, be very more cautious, probably hide around instead of be actiony like Leon and just blast everything. And because of that, they really do focus that difficulty on you have to be very cautious. And if, like for me, because I have infinite ammo, right? You think infinite ammo is going to make it easier, and it does. But there is still a challenge. I still died like a lot of times in this playthrough. Like, you still have to use your brain. You still have to find a way to navigate around this new difficulty. They add new stuffs. Like a lot of the old like health items, if you've played it enough that you know where they are, the coins, everything, gone. The coins literally only drop when you kill an enemy sometimes. And if not, they're not where they used to be. A lot of the key items are in different spots than they were in any other difficulty. The enemies are tougher, obviously. A lot of them still don't die one hit with the Requiem until it's upgraded. And then even then, you can panic and miss a lot of shots. And then on top of that, you have, they add more enemies than there were in any other difficulty. The Ark is a great example. There were only 3 liquors in the bottom space when you get to the second key orb. In this one, you had those 3. You had a secret one, and then you had 2 more towards the end, making it back towards where the key item was. This totally surprised you and kept you on your toes. So they add more zombies that weren't there to begin with, to see if you're paying attention, to see if you've got the skill or whatever to handle it, and they make it harder in that way. And it was a tough challenge, especially the Insanity difficulty mode, but I liked it. I liked it a lot to finish it. I was near the end. I was dedicated. We came, we saw, we conquered, and we won. And it was all worth it, actually. I you know, having that platinum more makes me a little bit more excited that I put the effort into working towards it. But also, I can tell this game was special. Before I started platinuming hunting, this is just a little tidbit before we say our outro. Before I started going for platinums in games, I was already like a decent gamer. I didn't really, you know, focus on all the challenges, upgrades, and stuff like that. I just played to play. But then there was something of a thrill to hunt all the trophies. And if I loved a game enough, I felt like I owed it to myself to hunt down everything for that game. It's kind of one of the favorites. One of my first series that I started hunting trophies on were a lot of the old Telltale games, like the Telltale Batman games, the Wolf Among Us, the Tales from the Borderlands, the old Walking Dead Telltales. Now that company is shut down, but going for those games, even though it was easy, was to get all the trophies, was fun. And then after that, I started playing a ton of anime games. And it was Naruto. The Naruto Storm games were just so fun, even with the side quests, that I said I had to get every trophy for them. And from there on, that started my trophy hunting game, like playthroughs, and like unlocking. I first started hunting for platinum trophies in on my PlayStation 3, like the middle of my PlayStation 3 years, until towards the end of the cycle of the PlayStation 3, leading into the PS4 and stuff. And it's very rare that I do it for a lot of games. Like earlier back then, it was very rare that a lot of games I finished, I actually wanted to go in platinum. It's not till like the recent 5 years I've been playing games that I've been really hardcore trophy hunting. And even then, for a lot of games, I won't do it. Like, it doesn't matter how I enjoy a game, I just don't feel the need to platinum it. But there's just something about games like Resident Evil, Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, Devil May Cry, Spider-Man, you know, and now Wolverine, when that comes out, I'm going to be doing a platinum thing for that. There's just something about these games that make them so fun, even if I'm just playing the story, that by the end, I want to go back in again, but not just to play it again, but to get everything for it. There's just something special that I feel after beating it for the first time, wanting to do that. And then when I do that, no matter how long it takes, the satisfaction behind it makes it feel like the experience after platinuming a game made me love it like 100 times, 10 times more than the first time I played it. Even though the first time was the most special, after that, when I platinum it, it really feels like that game has put a place on my heart. And this game is no exception, not just with the platinum, but the love letter to Leon in this game, the rising character of Grace, and the nostalgia and love of just this world. You know, Raccoon City, Umbrella, the characters, the attention to detail in the designs, and I just really love the appreciation to all that. I've said it before, Capcom is one of those companies, just like a couple others, that genuinely care about their games and their fans, that literally 90% of the time, their games are all bangers. Like, none of them are bad or dookie. They're all good. And that is the same case for Resident Evil Requiem. This game got me with its teeth and its fangs from the very first playthrough. And after that, I wanted to do the bad ending. After that, I wanted to do some of those easy trophies. After that, I wanted the collectibles. And then after that, it became a whole platinum playthrough thing. And at first I was like, damn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm setting my mind to it. And here we are, last video for now, on Resident Evil Requiem, unlocking the platinum. And what I feel right now, guys, is just, this is a fantastic game. It's a must play. Even at this point, even if you haven't played a Resident Evil game, there is something special about this game that just touches my heart. And after, I don't know, 40, 50 hours of this game and unlocking the platinum, I will say that I will definitely come back to this game for years to come. And it will always bring me back to this moment. So, if you haven't picked it up, I definitely recommend it whenever you get the chance. Years later, months later, for Black Friday, whatever, I recommend it. It is a great game. The platinum is so fun to do, but be aware there are some trophies, especially with the difficulty of Insanity, that definitely make it a little bit more difficult. You have to be on your toes, you have to be paying attention, you have to know what you're getting into. And again, I praise anyone who was able to do it without the infinite ribbon saves, the infinite ammo. I've seen it, I've been watching some playthroughs, and yeah, I couldn't do it, but I beat it with infinite ammo. So if you want the trophy, if you want to beat it, I recommend doing it with infinite ammo. If not, it's going to be like 100 times harder. But the feeling I'm feeling after beating it is fantastic. This game, for me, I'm now officially giving my rating for it now that we platinum it. This game is definitely 100% go out and buy it. This is like a 10 out of 10. But if you want to get crazy, this is 100 out of 10. This game is absolutely perfect in everything it does. And I highly recommend it. So, again, thank you guys for watching my playthrough and then my platinum walkthrough of this game. It was a fun time. I will not forget this. I'm really excited to see where they take the story for the DLC when it is officially announced and comes out. And I'm really, really hyped to see where Resident Evil 10 goes. So, stay tuned for all that. When we have more info on that, you should expect me to talk about it and do a walkthrough or something on it. And again, more fun games to come this month. We got Mega Man, we got Toxic Commando, but now that we beat this today, we officially platinum it tomorrow. You can expect Pokemon Fire Red. I've been wanting to play that. I've been staying away from spoilers on some of the events and stuff they added in, but yeah, we're gonna be playing that. And we also, after we finish that, I do want to see if I can what else is there? I do want to see if I can maybe do like another game before the 12th when Toxic Commando comes out. But if not, we got Fire Red until the 12th. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for some Mega Man towards the end of the month. Stay tuned for John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. My playthrough of that will come out on the 12th if I don't have anything to do and I'm not busy that day. If not, it'll be the day after, but comes out the 12th, so stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for some more content and walkthroughs, and hopefully more platinum walkthroughs to go through as the games come out. But thank you for watching. I love you guys. Much appreciation, much love. Stay tuned tomorrow for some more, for a new playthrough, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.